Yo, what's going on, people? King Riches. I want to talk about something that I think is very relevant these days. It's an epidemic. It's something that is very, very common, very, very typical. And it's the fact that for you to find a woman who is not full of tattoos is literally a needle in a haystack. Now, in our current time, it is very, common for women to have tattoos. There's no kind of taboo about it. There's no kind of, weird kind of ideologies or anything about women with tattoos. And, that's well and good. But me personally, I've never found it to be attractive or desirable for a woman I'm gonna date to be full of tattoos, and I think that it's something that's really annoying for someone like me because I really don't want to date someone that is or woman that's full of tattoos. I just don't find it attractive. Now, my opinion is my opinion. There's a lot of guys out there who don't care, that don't mind, but I'm gonna go into some of the reasons why I don't find that very attractive. Now, obviously, whoever you are watching, you can do whatever the hell you want to do. I'm just voicing my opinion on my channel, and that's it. I actually talked about this subject quite a few years ago, and it upset a lot of women who were full of tattoos, and I don't know why, because they don't probably want to date me, and I definitely don't want to date them, so I don't know why they were getting so upset. But at the same time, I just think that there are a lot of guys who share my opinion. I mean, you don't need to go that far to see like loads of videos and men are talking about how they would prefer a woman to have little to no tattoos. Now let me say this from the top. Like when I say no tattoos, that is my preference, but I have some leniency, right? At this point in my life anyway, because I realized that the vast majority of women have followed the trend, have followed, the fashion, and they've gone and put ink into their skin. Now, I'm a guy who I have ink in my skin, right? I've got a lot of ink in my skin, a lot, right? But that does not mean that the woman I'm going to couple up with needs to be full of ink. All right. I am not with that. That is not, no. No, just no. All right. No, I'm not feeling that at all. But, but yeah, man, I want to get you lots of opinions about this as well, because for me, it's a big red flag. It tells me that this woman, this girl, has a lot of past trauma, which has led her to go and mutilate her skin and inject ink into her skin. Now, I want to say this for anyone who doesn't know. I've dated somebody who was full of tattoos, who had literally had a sleeve tattoo, had tats, a lot of tats on her body, right? I've done it. I've had, experiences with other women out there who were full of tattoos and stuff like that. And personally, nah, I would never do that again. Never. Because there's running patterns that I've noticed amongst these women who have these tattoos. And again, as I said, a lot of times they will have trauma, past traumas, which have led them to go and feel like, yeah, this is something to do, this is nothing. Whereas at the end of the day, people get judged on their looks. You get judged by how you look, how you put yourself out there in the world, right? And women are going to be judged on how feminine they are, whether they like it or not. You're going to get judged on your looks and your femininity. And in my opinion, like, tattoos do not seem to be the most feminine attribute out there. I think that tattoos throughout human history have always been a masculine thing to do or to get. Men have always tattooed their skin, I know in Leviticus in the Bible it says not to do tattoos in your body, and I understand that. But at the same time, like, men have been putting tattoos on their skin from early early human history. I just don't think that tattoos are very feminine. I just think it's a very masculine thing. It's a very clear warning, red flag, signal that this woman is very impulsive. Because a lot of times when you ask women, oh, why did you go and put tattoos on yourself? A lot of times they'll say, oh, they done it because they was on holiday with their friends, and there was, oh yeah, let's all go and get tattoos together, and then they went and done it. And I just think it's really wild. It's really wild. A lot of times they'll have tattoos of things that just don't mean anything. It doesn't have no clear meaning. They just done it for fun. And in my opinion, if you're just putting ink into your skin for no reason, there's no reasons behind what you're doing, or your reasons are very flimsy. Oh, I just love dolphins. So you just go and put a dolphin on your body. It's just silly. Like, what is that? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't respect it. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. But I'm actually going to let you lot call in. I'm going to make this a caller show. We're going to chat for a little while about this and other topics as well. But this is the main topic, the whole tattoos issue. And it's just weird because, like, a lot of these women don't understand that one day you're not going to be young, fine, and in your prime. One day you're going to be an older woman. You're going to be an old woman. And all these tattoos you got are going to look a mess, in my opinion. They're just going to look a mess. It's going to look weird. Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't understand it. The sad thing about this as well, what I've noticed is that a lot of times it's good looking women that are doing this. Like, they will tat themselves up, bro. It'll be women with some fantastic bodies. Fantastic. And then they go and tat themselves up, and they'll go and tattoo their whole chest up. And I'm just like, oh my God, why? Why did you do this, fam? You didn't need to do this. Like, we can see you already. You're already getting attention. Why are you going to go and do this? And it goes back to this age-old example of, why would you put bumper stickers on a Ferrari? If you're already a supercar, why would you go and put weird stickers all over it? Weird random stickers all over the car. Why would you do that? It's obviously going to make the car less attractive. Do you get what I'm saying? That it's going to bring the value of the car down. And I don't think it doesn't go that far off when you bring it to human beings. Like, if you're a very, very attractive, gorgeous woman, why are you going to put all these random images all over your body? I just don't think I don't think it's attractive. I don't. Honestly, I don't think it's attractive. I remember when I was with my ex, and she has all these tattoos, and I used to try and look past it, but it used to always get on my nerves, because I always used to think, if you didn't have those tattoos, you would look so amazing. Your level would just be on a next level, put it like that. But no, something has to make them go in that tattoo parlor and go and put scribble all over their body, bro. Random pictures, random images. Some of these images are even very, very demonic. Yeah, they're going to put demonic symbols and images all over their body, thinking they're cool. Or maybe they're doing it on purpose because they're into that stuff. And it's just like, bruh. Well, like, how am I going to bring you to come and meet my mum? Do you get what I'm saying? How am I going to be like, oh yeah, mum, this is the girl I intend to marry and have children with. And then you look like Popeye the Sailor Man's niece. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, full of tattoos all over the place. Some Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, Captain Jack Sparrow's sister. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, what is this? Looking like you just came out of jail. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, nah, man. Nah, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it, fam. But I'm going to put the link in the chat. Like, so that you lot can speak to me. And so basically, it's going to be a StreamYard link. Okay. It's going to be a StreamYard link. So you'll be able to chat and give me your opinions about this. Because I think that it's crazy that it's going to be a task for you to find a woman who doesn't have any tattoos and who's attractive is going to be a very difficult task now. And it's only going to get more difficult. Yeah. And like, I just think that a lot of women, they go and get tattoos at a young age, not really thinking about the repercussions or anything. They're not really thinking when they're going to go and do this stuff. They're just doing it. And yeah, I don't think it's smart. It's not smart. It's not smart at all. It's not smart at all. So yeah, I've put the link in the chat so that you lot can speak to me. And also, if you got any questions about girls or dating or anything, bruv, like, just ask me some questions. Or if you want to ask me questions directly to me, you know, because I haven't been doing caller shows, and I think I really need to start doing caller shows and do like these live streams around this time again. I used to do live streams around this time all the time, but I stopped doing it. But I need to get back on it. I need to get back on my YouTube grind, seriously. Obviously, you lot know I'm doing boxing as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm boxing, I'm training a lot. I literally just come from the gym. I ran for like what is it, about 50 minutes, something like that. Then I did some sprints. Then I did some shadow boxing. Then I came back, you know, eat clean, all that good stuff. But anyway, but yeah. Anyway, let me get to the comments. Let me see what you lot are saying in the comments, man. Big up Lamin. Big up Lamin. Big up Omar. Big up Mariko. Big up Sir Black Shield. He said, Sir Black Shield said, tattoos signal a form of past trauma. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Even with the girl that I was with, like, her tattoos were very, very, like, you know, obnoxious, because she had one right in the middle of her chest, whole sleeve, around her body and stuff like that. And she had a lot of past traumas, bro. She did. She had a lot of past trauma. And every woman I've been involved with who's had a lot of tattoos, they've had some crazy trauma. Something mad has happened to them in their past, bro. Like, and the thing is about those kind of women that have those crazy traumas, yeah, if you get involved with them in one way or another, it's gonna hurt you, bruv. Let me tell you this from experience. All right? I'm not talking out of my backside. If you get involved with a woman who has serious past traumas, it's going to manifest and it's going to hurt you in one way or another. You cannot save her, bro. Yeah? You cannot save her. You can only save yourself. Whoever she is whoever she is. Don't try and change her, and don't try to save her, because it ain't going to work. You're just going to bring yourself headache, heartache, and pain. And that's it. Real talk, man. Like, I'm telling you that from experience, fam. Ain't no joke, man. A lot of guys, you get involved with a girl, yeah, she's attractive, but there's clear indicators that she's not good. She's not good for you, bro. She's not good for anyone. Do you get what I'm saying? But like, oh, because she's good looking and you're sleeping with her, and so, yeah, you think it's all good. Nah, fam. She's going to destroy you, bro. She's going to destroy you, and she's not going to feel bad about it. She's not even going to feel like she's doing anything wrong. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's just being herself. That's it. She's just being herself. And it's crazy. So you gotta accept these signs. Sometimes you just gotta accept the red flags. And in my opinion, if you come across a woman who's full of tattoos, heavily tatted up, bro, that's a very clear red flag. Yeah, you may want you can, you know, have a good time with them, chill with them, hang out with them, you know, FWB and all that, but bro, like, you try to get in some serious relationship, bro, that's gonna be turbulence, I'm telling you. And I don't care who comes and says anything, or some woman, because the last time I talked about this stuff, there was some white woman and she was full of tattoos and she made a video reaction and she was dissing me and blah blah blah. I don't care, I would never have dated her in a million years, and I'm sure she wouldn't want to date me in a million years anyway, so what difference does it make, right? But at the end of the day, I have real life experience with this. I don't talk out of theories like most of these guys, these so-called dating coaches, or these guys that got successful on YouTube now, but before they got to YouTube, they wasn't doing anything. No, I was doing stuff before YouTube, right? And I got a lot of experience with different types of people. And yeah, the ones that are full of tattoos, I mean, bro, what does that say to you when you come across a woman and you see her and she's full of tattoos? Yeah, like, regardless of how attractive she is, what does it say to you? What is your first thoughts in your head? Is your first thoughts, oh, I want to marry a woman with full of tattoos? Because that's not my first thought. That's not my first thought at all. I'm sorry, it's just not. And it's not hating, it's just that's my preference. I'm sure there's loads of other guys out there that will love to be with a woman with tattoos. In fact, I know there's guys out there that actually love that, right? But in my opinion, what kind of guys are those? Like, let's be real. Think about it. What kind of guys have you ever heard? Yeah, real question. What kind of guys are the ones that usually say, oh, they love a woman that's full of tattoos? What kind of guy is that? Think about it. Think about it. Hold on, let me put this there and put this here so I can see what's going on. Cool. Omar says, typical woman clapback. If you can do it, why can't we, King? But this is the thing. At the end of the day, I don't even care. They can say what they want. Oh, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because I like it. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, cool. But at the end of the day, whatever you do in this life, there's going to be like repercussions for whatever you do. Do you get what I'm saying? And you're going to have to accept that. Now, at the end of the day, if you're a woman and you want to get tattoos and you're dead set on that and you're like, I'm getting tattoos, I don't care what King Richard says, I'm getting tattoos. Cool. Get your tattoos and be happy. But don't try and start moaning and complaining because I don't want to date you. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't start complaining because guys like me don't want to date a woman that's with tattoos. Simple as that. Don't get upset, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that's the same way you got your preference to get them, I got my preference not to date them. And that's it. You know what I mean? All right, so we got a couple people here that want to speak. All right, cool. Aaron came in first, so I'm going to let him in first. Hello?
Okay, Rick, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's going on, man?
I'm good, bro. What are you saying? Congratulations on your fight, bro.
Oh, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that, man.
Bro, it was inspiring, that, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I've got another one coming up still.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. We're locked in, bruv. It's not no joke thing out here.
I see you. But I want to hear your thoughts on something. Basically, you see, recently, right? I used to have a type, but nowadays, I'm in the gym and I've kind of got this feeling that I just don't like women that don't work out. Like, it doesn't matter what, like, they could be a little bit chubby, a little bit thin, but as long as they're like putting effort in, that's my main thing. Because like I see girls that are like, they're not necessarily your ideal girl, but because they're in the gym, it makes them more attractive. I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
I'm the same way, bro. I can't date a woman. I can't date a woman that doesn't work out. Our lifestyles are too different. I can't do it. Like, I cannot date a woman that doesn't work out, bro. Nope. And
It's
you know
weird.
what? The thing about it, yeah, it's good to be specific on what you want and know what you don't want. Because when you
Right.
know what you want, then you ain't gonna waste time with people that are not for you, innit?
Yeah. But at the same time, it kind of makes me feel like a Nazi. Do you know what I mean?
Why?
Like I feel like it's all, no. Don't get me wrong. Like sometimes I see fat people in the street and it genuinely disgusts me. Like I don't know how to I don't know how to explain it in a certain way.
But
It doesn't
so
sound
yeah,
wrong,
but you
but
don't you're using really strong words, bro. But listen,
but
it
it's
don't
just the
matter,
I'm just
bruv.
being
At the
honest.
end of the day, listen,
I'm
it
being
don't
real.
matter, bruv. Like you don't want to date overweight people. You don't have to. No one's. It's not by force, bruv.
But bro, it's that feeling I get. It's like I find it disgusting. Like I'm
Yeah.
like, why? Do
Bro,
you know
I
what I mean?
understand. I understand. You're trying to be really graphic, but listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Why do you care? Why is someone pressuring you to go and date overweight people? No. So I don't see why that would be
Facts.
an issue. You know what you like, you know what you don't like. That's it.
Yeah, for real. Do you know what I think it is? It's because when you're in the gym so often, you're putting in so much stress on your body, so much pain you're going through, and you see other people that just like not doing anything. It's like it just doesn't. You can't even compute what's going through the head, type of thing. Do you know what I mean? There's no
Yeah.
empathy there.
I was chatting about it to one girl today, and I was just like, yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to date a woman that doesn't. Yeah, like put it like this: a woman doesn't have to be some mad, crazy athlete or
Right.
like she has to be Miss Olympia or something. Absolutely not. Like, in fact, I don't mind. She could just be normal, but the fact that she actually cares and she's not sloppy. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, she cares. Like, because at the end of the day, you only got one body, so
Right.
you might as well look after it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you just don't care, and so the thing about working out as well, it says a lot about your character as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Because if you
Right.
work out, that shows discipline, that shows resilience, mental toughness. It shows a lot of character. For someone to be in shape, it shows a lot of character. It's not just lifting the weights or running. Do you know what I mean? So if when girls do it, it shows a lot about their character, and I respect that.
It's just like you were saying with the tattoos thing. Like personally, I don't have any tattoos, and I've
Mm,
thought about getting tattoos. And the funny thing is, I don't want to get. I know girls like guys with tattoos. That's the crazy thing.
mm,
And I still don't want to get them because I personally don't like them. But the
mm,
funny thing is, I respect guys that do have them because it's like as a guy, it's like it's doing what you want.
mm.
Because I don't want to get tattoos, I'm not getting them. It's not, and even though I know girls like them, I'm not gonna get tattoos just because I want to get girls. If that makes sense.
And do you know the thing about that? Yeah, it's like, you see, okay, for instance, I can only talk from my own personal experience as a guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that when I got tattoos, I was in a traumatic kind of period.
Right. But you don't want a girl that's been through that kind
But
of thing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to date me. Why would I
Right.
want to date me, bro?
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's so weird. Like, but their reasoning is, oh, but you've got it, so
Right.
you should date someone with it. That doesn't even make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Like, women don't want to date guys that are feminine, but you're feminine though.
Exactly.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they don't. It doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, their reasoning is flawed and biased at best.
Man.
Do you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like, when I got my tats, it was a personal thing that I went through when I was in a traumatic period. Yeah.
Right.
Do I regret it? No, I don't regret it because it's got meaning. It's not no
Right.
Mickey Mouse things.
Right.
Do you
Exactly.
get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
every single one has got meaning. Like, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
but what I've noticed now, obviously it's not every single time, but what I've noticed with a lot of girls when they're full of tattoos, they just done it for fun, just for banter.
Right.
Like,
Especially when you see those butterflies, the snake.
random stuff like Mickey Mouse. Like, what is that? And then once they get one, they will just fill their whole body with them, bro. Like, especially, and you know what's funny? You was talking about them gym girls. Press 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of them gym girls, they're tatted up.
Of course, man.
A lot of them, especially the ones that are really into working out heavy, those ones will be tatted up a lot, fam. Like
The bikini model ones.
yeah, yeah.
Bikini.
They have the tattoo over their stomach and all of that, bruv.
Bro.
Like it's just like, oh. They have some, yeah. Someone put some Japanese, yeah. They have some Japanese writing. They don't even know if it's actually what it's meant to be. They don't even know. I would never put a tattoo of something in another language on my body, and I don't know the language, bruv. That's silly. That tattoo artist could just be just trolling you for fun, bruv. Like just boom. Just write some next thing on you, fam. That's a joke, bro. But anyway, let me move to the next caller, my brother.
Nice, bro. Take care, man.
All right, take care, man.
A lot of your trading.
All right, awesome. Thanks, man. Big up Aaron. All right, reliably.
What's going on, King Richards?
What's going on, my bro? What's going on?
Good. Yeah, I hear you. Was talking about the tattoo stuff.
Yeah.
And I see what you're saying on that. You know, because sometimes like the tattoo and all that, it really just shows. You know, some people do it for expression or whatever, but it still could represent some demonic stuff, or it will show their attitude. So what was your experiences like when you was with a lot of girls? Because I didn't really come in on the live in the beginning. Okay. But what do you notice from a lot of the girls you had experiences with that had tattoos?
Trauma. These were not girls that were balanced. These are girls that have unresolved issues. Like on the surface, yeah, they may be attractive, good looking, nice body, whatever. And they may act like a good girl for you in the beginning, but bro, they've got problems. They got issues underneath that once you're with them for long enough, them issues are going to rise to the surface. And then them issues are going to affect you because you're with her.
Wow.
Do you get what I'm saying? And this is the consistent pattern I've seen. And it's not even just with me, I've seen with other people. Do you get what I'm saying? And one of the other things I've noticed about them, they're impulsive. Because you got to think about this, yeah? If you're a girl and you're attractive, you already get attention. You're already attractive, yeah? You'll get guys are throwing willy at you all the time.
They jaded.
Why would you go and put ink all over yourself? Why?
Exactly.
Like, it's an impulsive, crazy thing. A lot of times they do it. They go on holiday. They went on a holiday with their girls. Then they all got matching tattoos. Silly. What's that? then that's the start of it. Now they want to go and get another one. Now they're going to put one in the middle of their chest. So now every time they wear dress, you have to see that they got a tattoo there. Like,
yeah, now
and they got to put tattoos on their hands and all of this stuff. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I've been seeing lately a lot of girls with like the serpent and on a stick tattoo. Like that tattoo been going on around a lot. Oh yeah. Like the snake or a dragon. Yeah. So it just really shows just really their character and their personality. They might snake you, they may ghost you, they may set you up, or just want to use you. You know, you just never know.
Yeah, like, and this is that other aspect of like, you know, what are they actually putting on themselves? Because, okay, that's one thing that they've got tattoos. That's one thing. But then the other thing is, what are they actually getting? And what do those images represent? Because in my opinion, I said this in another video not too long ago, yeah? Beware of any woman that's got tattoos of dangerous animals on her, bro. If she got like a tiger, snake is very popular. Snake.
Oh, yeah.
Or a spider, or
any spider
kind of what's the other one they like to do? Scorpion.
Yep.
If they got any of that, just know that's a straight up warning, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
So you like, and the thing is, a lot of, because it's been made so like mainstream, especially with like music videos. It's music videos mainly. You see all these video chicks, they're all tatted up with their buns shaking all over the video. So now we've been kind of programmed to You know what I'm talking about. We've been programmed to
Yeah,
look at that and be, oh yeah, that's she's hot, that's hot. But is it really
program.
though?
Yep. It's actually dividing relationships. Like the music is seeming like it's connecting people, but it's dividing people through the music because the
Yeah,
beat sounds good.
yeah. And I just think that like you got to understand as well. This is the other deeper one, yeah. And big up chicken connoisseur. He said butterflies are the same. Yeah, the butterflies and all of that.
Yeah, I
There's
never knew
another
that was
meaning to that
bad.
actually. That butterflies. There's an actual hidden meaning to that, and that's very demonic as well, dark as well.
Yeah, I used to think the butterfly was normal, but then I realized it wasn't.
Yeah, like people need to research things, and like sometimes some girls, or not even just girls, but some people they're getting tattoos of things they don't really understand what it means, and you're just tattooing you know when you go in the tattoo shop, yeah, and they'll have a book of like, oh, you can get this design, that design, and then you're just
Right.
flicking through the book and you think, oh, that looks cool, that looks cool, that looks cool. Then you just pick one, brother. You don't understand where did that design come from and what does it represent.
Right.
And that's not just girls, that's guys as well. You get what I'm saying? So it's a real thing.
Yeah. Yep. And I noticed too. Well, that this not really pertaining to tattoos, but when they have like that, like when it comes to piercings, like a lot of I seen people with some crazy mindsets when they be having that nose piercing that look like a bowl. I don't know what is it called, but they go
I
through their
think it's called a
nose.
septum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those girls they be crazy. A lot of them not even really into men or they bisexual.
Mm. I just think, yeah, all that tattoos, all these tattoos and weird piercings and stuff. I mean, bro, are you really gonna bring that kind of image to meet your mum and say, "Oh, I'm gonna marry this one"? Like, be
Exactly.
real. Like, be real. A lot of our parents are old school, traditional. Like,
Exactly. Yep.
do you get what I'm saying? What? Like, my mum's Nigerian, hard Christian woman, bro. I'm gonna bring some tattooed up.
Yeah, man.
Fam, tattoos on the fingers, can't even hide it.
Yeah.
Like, come on, cuz. Come on, cuz. It's not a good look, fam.
Yeah, that's crazy. And I'm sure you saw the differences with the girls that was probably natural. They didn't, have tattoos
Mm.
and they wasn't really like too much on social media because these trends, like trends is very easy to follow. And I think people who want to add on to all these trends, because they got friends. Oh, my friend doing it, they ain't gonna like me. They gonna call me lame because I ain't doing it. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And that
And
that
it's,
just
it's
goes to
crazy.
show. That just goes to show a lot of them are just, yeah, as you said, they're just following trends. They're not thinking individually. They're just following the crowd, and that's another thing. That's not really a good trait for someone you want to be with as well. You what?
Yeah.
You're gonna couple up with someone that's just a follower. So whatever trend is the in thing now, she's just gonna have to jump on that just because.
Just because.
Nah, that's stupid. So what's the trend? If all her friends say, "Oh yeah, we're all gonna cheat on our boyfriends now," so what? She gonna cheat on you too as well? Because that's the trend.
Exactly. Hmm.
It's
It's
real like
crazy.
that. It's real. So it's like people like a lot of times like, so okay, with this live stream, there's obviously gonna upset. There's gonna be women out there who are tatted up, or just women in general that are gonna watch this and be like, "Oh no, he's talking crap," blah 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 blah. But at the end of the
Hmm.
day, it's not just there's more behind it. It's not just the fact of having tattoos. It's what's behind it. What does that say about the person, blood?
Right. Now, if they truly they got the task, they can't take it off. It may be it's painful, whatever,
Mm,
and they mindset actually is shifting.
mm,
You could tell by how they talk and what they do, and maybe even if they had it, if they don't act that way, most of them are gonna act what the tattoo is. But it just depends on where their mindset is. Because some people mind say like you got tats, but look at your mindset. See what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it really depends on what they speak, how they act. Because at the end of the day, most people with the tats is gonna act that way.
yeah,
You know, it
yeah. And
just depends.
I just think it's hard because some people are good actors as well. Do you get what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Especially
for
women
real.
they are impeccable actors. actresses.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, as I said, you might come across a woman who she's full of tattoos, but she seems to be like a perfect girlfriend. She's perfect. She's gorgeous as well. Because remember, a lot of these girls that are tatted up, they're good looking. So you're already
Hmm.
looking at her like, oh, she's gorgeous. She's got tattoos, but oh, she's gorgeous though. Yeah. And then she's acting good for now. Yeah. You're gonna get suckered in. And then once you suckered in, that's when
It's
that's
over.
when the problems, turbulence. Now you're in the air, you're in the airplane, and the airplane's
It's
going
stuck now.
up and down, bruv.
Yeah, you're stuck now.
Yeah, you're stuck. You're in the air now. That's it. There's nowhere to go.
They waited to the right time to show themselves. Mama snakes can't hide themselves too long.
That's what I'm saying,
So
bro.
eventually,
She
that's
got
why they just call the Dolphin.
she all put a snake all the way wrapped around her arm, and you think that she's gonna be a decent girl for you? Why did she put a snake there? Why?
Now if she telling you she regretted and thinking of taking it off, then that may be something to talk about. But she said, I have a like if she proud with the snake there, you gotta be careful.
Most of them are proud, bro. That's the time in history we live in, though.
Yeah.
Most of them are proud. They're proud in whatever they done. They don't care. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not until they get like 45 years old that's when they start thinking,
When
oh,
they had
maybe
them
this was
kids.
a mistake, you know? Yeah, it's too late now.
You wait till you like 30, 40 to wake up. Wow.
Yeah, 50. Nah, you know what? These guys were actually right, you know?
Yeah, it's like
think
you're gonna
about this. Think
follow
about
it.
this, bro.
Right.
Think about this. Everybody think about this, yeah? Like now you're seeing a wave of like women on TikTok and Instagram, and now they're trying to basically be like Kevin Samuels. Yeah? Think about it. None of them are young.
Right.
None of them are young, bro. None.
Very, very few. It's like 1%.
Like you might catch one that's young, but she's literally just parroting what she's heard. She don't actually understand what she's saying. She's just repeating what she's heard guys like me say. Yeah. But the ones that actually get what the issue is, they're all old because now life is showing them the truth.
Yeah, time showed them. Yep.
And then they know that they can get money out of all these thirsty guys, because all these thirsty, desperate guys. Oh my God, it's a woman. She understands where we're coming from. Oh my God, what's your cash app? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, that's a money grab, and that's another issue. That's a money grab anyway. But
you're right. What's making it hard is like a lot of men nowadays is look like they're forced to go with older women because more of the young girls, 18 to like 25, even hitting in the 30s, very immature, very prideful. Unfortunately, it's happening a lot in the black race. Yeah, a lot in the black race. That's why a lot of black men, it seems like they're going outside their race, and that's a whole new topic.
Oh yeah, that's another topic. That I'm gonna be hitting all these topics, bro, every day now.
Yeah.
We're back full steam ahead on this channel, bro. We're talking about everything again. But yeah, but like, okay, for instance, just that issue of the tattoos. Oh my God, bro. Like, it's so, oh my God, bro. Like, I personally know like women from our community that are gorgeous, but they're tatted up, bro. And it's just like,
I see it.
The looks test is not, it's no, bro. Like, you could be as nice and sound as sweet as whatever, but like, the look, I'm sorry, it just, no. Because the thing is, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to have, my mind is starting to be more like how my folks, the elders in my family are. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm starting to see what they see now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, like back in the day, like, oh, your mum will tell you, oh, don't date this kind of girl, don't date that kind. And you're like, oh, you're just trying to hold me down. Do you get what I'm saying? You're trying to hold me back from living my life. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But now, when you get older and you get yourself burnt a couple times, then that's you start to realize. You start to
Yeah,
realize the truth. Yeah, go on.
yeah, like when you said like, cause oh yeah, another thing I want you to go back and do. I remember that you did those approaching 100. When you gonna do those approaching 100 girls
Oh,
out?
that's coming back because the sun's out now. The sun's out, so.
Yeah, that's gonna be hit. Cause look, you know the grind don't stop. Even though like the game is tough though. You know.
It's not easy, and that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like blood, like that's why it's like that's why I like to do the reaction video to King 68 the Great, and like reaction to other guys approaching women as well. Because I know what it's like doing it here. Do you get
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
tough.
And I'll show you guys when I do it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'll show,
Yeah.
like, you know, and yeah, man. Yeah, nah, the sun's out, so we're gonna be back outside doing that soon, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I see like you approach anybody. You approach black, white, Asian, green. It don't matter.
Yeah,
You
I ain't
know, and
scared, bro. There's no fear in my heart, bro. I only fear God, and that's it, bro.
that's right. Amen.
Can't be scared
Yeah,
of some woman, some girl. Like, what's she gonna do?
especially in this day and time, like like I like it's certain markets. Like I'm in New York, and New York is a hard dating market too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know
Yeah.
about New York still. That's tough. New York is tough. I think that's one of the toughest markets. Like that's probably the toughest market in America because you have to have money and like that. It's like it seems like everyone's got is grumpy there. Everyone's got bad attitude as well.
Yep. Me and my grandfather were just talking about that because he moved to Florida. He said like from Florida is like night and day on the attitudes of people.
Mm.
Like you just gotta like match people energy and like it's certain pockets of New York that have good people, certain little neighborhoods, but it's very rare.
Yeah, because I got immediate family that lived there, like they've lived there for a long time, and so yeah, like I heard boy, and I got friends. Obviously, when I was in the States, I had friends that were from New York and stuff, and like yeah, it just seemed like it was a bit of like it's this weird energy, bad attitude, bad vibes. You gotta kind of be mean to each other, kind of. But even if you fancy each other, you're still mean to each other and talk to each other in some crazy way. And I'm just like, I don't understand it, and I don't think I've got time to learn it, bro.
Yeah, man. Like London, how like I never been to London before, but
Yeah.
you know, I seen a few people that do cold approaching out in London, and you know, like how is it out there? Like how difficult it is compared to like
London is grumpy as well. London's grumpy as well, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Like, you saw me do the approaches, bro. Like, bro, I do well. Like, I'll be real. Like, even on like dating apps, I get matches. Like, but most of the time you're gonna get blocked. Most of the time you're gonna get rejected. Most of the time they're gonna say no. Yeah. Now, to be honest, for me, like I usually get, oh, I got a boyfriend. I don't get the horrible rejections. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But
yeah, like the New York rejections.
yeah, I can't even imagine. Like, get the hell out of my face! Look at you and look at me. You think you could? How dare you come up to me? Like, bro, like I couldn't even imagine that, bro.
Like in New York, I think the only way to survive New York, you gotta be funny. You gotta catch them off guard, and you gotta like do a normal conversation. Like, oh, do you know where the Starbucks is? And then you pivot. Cause just going up to them and just saying, "Oh, you look good," you may just get ghosted. I mean, you may get disrespected. It's a different market. Like my uncles, like they was from New York when in a market was tough then. But the day and time was a little different than what it is now, so it was even tougher. But they were surviving the cold approach game in New York. But they was. I guess it was their humor. You just gotta match people energy out here, cause you know.
I feel like with American women, it's a thing of they gotta really fancy you. They gotta be physically attracted to you, bro. Like if they physically attracted to you, you got a chance. If they ain't physically attracted to you, you better have money. If you don't have money that you're flashing in one way or another, bro. And I'm just guessing in it. I'm just guessing because I've never had to approach women in New York in my life. Yeah. But from what I've seen and what I've heard from New Yorkers, yeah, bro, like if you ain't coming with something, and like for instance, King 6'8" the Great, I could imagine he could go and do approaching in there, and he wouldn't get like disrespected like that because he's 6'8". He looks like he could be an NBA player, like, you know,
Right.
Tyrone type dude.
Oh yeah, King 6'8". Yeah, his height. He got a lot of big impact on that.
Yeah, he could go up to a woman and just say, "Oh, you look beautiful, you look great." Da da da. But like the more average guy, yeah, you need to be coming with something, man.
Or you better have. I think your charisma. Like if you're not as tall, you gotta have like super confidence.
Yeah.
Like your confidence, and you gotta be like, you gotta have a mouthpiece basically.
You
Like
better be smooth.
Yup.
There's no stuttering, no mincing your words, man.
He said no stutter.
Don't be stuttering talking about bruh, you lost her. She's gone, bro. It's over.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you but the last thing I was gonna say, like, cause you know, I watch, like when I first saw your channel, I was watching you said approaching baddies in London, and I was like, it's tough. Like I remember it was a night game something. Yeah, it was a black girl, of course. You know how the sisters do us sometimes.
Yeah.
And she was difficult. It was something that she said, and you was like, wow, like. And I think she was like, oh, I'm on the phone. And I think you was trying to bag her, and then she was like, oh, I'm on the phone.
I remember. I was in like, Shoreditch.
Wow,
I remember, yeah.
Petty.
Yeah.
And I think you thought that she was gonna give you some conversation, and she just cut you off.
Yeah, and I'm like, she just walked off, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
but then you gotta move on.
Yeah, that's how it is, bro. Like, yeah, bro. It's, bro, it's hard. It's hard.
But I look at it like this: like, if it's hard, that is good, because that means less people gonna do it, and you gonna shine. Because like you say 100, you literally be doing 100, or is it like that's just?
Nah, when I say 100, I'm not literally standing outside all day waiting for 100 bad bees. Because literally, bruh, the frequency of really hot chicks is not high enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
it's not high enough,
it's not high enough, bruv. Like, I'll be there.
Or they walking with a group or something.
Yeah, I'll be there all day, man. Like, that's long, man. Like, cause to do those videos takes long. Trust me, it takes more or less all day to do those videos. Like, for that little 10-minute video, it's taken a long time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we're out there for a while. Like, do you know what I mean? But obviously, it's fun as well, and at the same time.
Yeah. But that'd be good content. I would definitely tuning in when you be making those.
Yeah. And it seems like everyone loves those videos, man.
Yeah. And these topics, like, it's so draining, like these high standards and these perspectives that these women have. It's almost like you gotta approach like minimum 100, 200 women to get somebody with common sense. Like, it seemed like most of them is just,
they're gone.
It's just like it's like 9 out of 10 expect either they lying they got a boyfriend, or they not interested. Just expect 9 out of 10.
Yeah, bro, like it's a numbers game. It literally is. When people say it's a numbers game, it really is, bro. Like, because you got to remember, like, okay, if you're trying to approach women who are above a certain looks level, so let's say you only want to chat to girls that are a 7 and above in your range, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you're not the only guy that wants them, bro. Number one.
Exactly.
Number two, you're probably not the first guy that's approached her that day. Yeah.
Then you probably not her type.
Yeah. Then you're not even you may not even be her type. Yeah. Then she might actually have a boyfriend, because if she's above a 7 out of 10, I'm sure somebody's put in work. Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, she probably still wants her ex Tyrone Chad boy. She probably still wants him. She's probably still sleeping with him. She might even just be coming from his ass.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just like there's so many.
You got a lot of factors, right? A lot of factors when you approach one girl. it's like about 30 plus factors with one girl. That's
Yeah.
why it's a numbers game.
She might be on that, oh, I hate men vibe right now. Do you get
She
what I'm
probably
saying?
just finished watching. She probably just finished watching Pop the Balloon, and then say, "Oh yeah, he better be this, he better be that."
Yeah. Yeah.
And now,
Bro, remember, they're scrolling on TikTok. So
oh yeah,
she's probably watched all kinds of videos talking about guys. Guys are trash. Guys are this. Guys are that. Bro, like, now you walk up thinking, yeah, she
you
should
can
like me.
excuse me, miss, and then
excuse me.
she perceiving you as oh yeah, he just one of those players, and now you got rejected because her perception. She just assumed she don't know what she missed out on.
Yeah. And sometimes this is the thing as well, yeah. Sometimes they can reject you, and it's not even because they don't find you attractive. Sometimes they just reject you, bro. Like, and that's just life.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And to be honest, what I realize as well is that at the end of the day, as a man, well, a guy like me anyway, I don't find every single woman attractive anyway. So there's some women that even if they throw it at me, they throw box at me, I'm not taking it. I don't want it, bro. And that's it. So the same way they are, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, but you know, at the same time, men tend to be more lenient and more willing to work with someone.
We the pursuers. Yep.
Yeah. We're more willing to work with someone who may not be our 100% ideal preference. Even with this tattoos thing that I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm saying all this stuff. I don't like tattoos. But then again, if I met a decent girl and she might have one little one here, there, I'd probably still take her, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's real like that. Whereas women tend to be more strict and, no, I don't want that. I'm not going to settle. No. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, what else did you want to say in closing, bro? Because I got a couple other guys or people want to talk.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So basically, what I was saying is, you know, keep doing what you're doing. This topic is definitely important for a lot of people to know. It's draining too. Some of these topics is draining, like, because it's like, who out here don't have this mindset? Like, it's very rare. It's like the 1%, 5% maybe. But yeah, one thing I'm saying, keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate you bringing me up.
Yeah,
and this game, you gotta view the game as the game. The game don't care about you. You gotta know how to make the best of it. That's really how we gotta look at it.
Facts.
It was a day and time where this was the energy of women before. Like, everything is a cycle. This happened before where woman was like this, in eras, and you just gotta
think I agree with you. I think that it's a cycle. I think that we're just in a bad time in history.
Yeah.
I think guys just found ourselves, we're in just a bad time in history, man. But I think eventually it will, because even like what I was saying, where now there's a rise of women that are coming out saying, oh, what these guys are saying is right, and listen, that's gonna start rising up, like, because there's so many single
slowly
women
I'm
now.
seeing it.
Yeah, because there's so many single women now they're like, what's going on? Like, why am I not you know what I mean? Now they're gonna start listening, and then they're gonna start acting, and then it will switch around. But unfortunately, not right now, not today.
Yeah, man. It's going to happen slowly.
Yeah.
And then you got to watch what girls you're going after. Like, are they church? And are they in church? Are they how they dressing?
Yeah.
Do they have the weave on? Like, it's many factors. What neighborhood you in? That's factors in the success rate of a woman. Like, because men really, when we go up to a woman, we really looking to be respected, at least. Like, if they're going to say no, at least respect me. Don't just blow me out. You know what I mean? Like, some men can't even take that. You going up to a woman to be respected and see if she's willing to, want to be invited in your life. And if not, you on to the next. It's going to be another girl.
Yeah.
But King Richards, appreciate it, man. And I'm looking forward to those new Cold Approach vids and whatever else you got popping up.
I got you, bro. I'm definitely gonna get those videos popping soon, man. It's just I've been training boxing so much, like Like, and
Got you.
but like, nah, summer's like around the corner. We're outside, bro.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there too. I'll be out there in New York in this difficult market. If you could,
Hey, take it
if you
easy
could
out
win
there,
out here, you
bro.
could go anywhere. I might fly out to London.
Yeah, do you know the worst, the wickedest thing is like a lot of people have said, "Oh, bro, you need to come back to the States and like do videos, do content out here." And they're right. They're right. I really do need to come back and do some content. So at some point I will, and it'll be interesting. I'll do some cold approach videos in New York, in Florida. Ooh, we'll have to see what
Oh
we'll have to
Lord, yeah,
see,
you in
bro.
Miami, King Richard in Miami, New York.
Ooh,
You know,
ooh. We have
that's
to
gonna be
see.
crazy.
All right, my brother. But
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
yeah, man. Appreciate the call. You've been an excellent caller, bro. Call back in another time, yeah.
Oh, no problem. I'm gonna let the next one go. Appreciate it, man.
All right, take care, fam.
All right.
All right, big up to Reliably. That was an awesome call. Hey, listen, make sure you're all liking the video. You know, make sure you're all liking the video. I'm gonna move to the next caller right now. Isaac. Hello.
You hear me?
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, okay, bro. I just want to say congratulations on the boxing match, bro. I've seen you put that work in.
Oh, appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, fam. Yeah.
Yeah. Bro, I have some questions. Yeah, so I know you've been talking a lot about girls and stuff, and that you don't date girls with tattoos or any of those that show red flags or got red flags or some psychological stuff.
Yeah.
So where, because I know you like to girls that train or you want to meet a girl that's trained. So my question is,
Mm,
where do guys like me and you and the people in the chat
mm.
find those kind of girls?
Bro, to be honest with you, the best thing you can do is meet people through people. That's the safest option. Even like me going out there approaching random girls, really and truly, they're random girls. You don't know who they are, where they're from, what their background is. You don't know anything, bro. Like you're just literally just I don't know, it's all random. But when you meet people through people, now you can get a little bit of their background, you can learn a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like you can get a bit more information about them. That's best the best of the best situation strategy. Do you get what I'm saying? Like that's the honest truth. But again, like say you're a guy that you don't really have many friends or you don't really have people that can put you on with girls, then bruv, the reality is you just gotta put yourself out there, bro. Like that's literally all you can do. You got to be an active guy. You have to have things going on, not necessarily going to clubs and parties, but you need to be an active guy. So like for instance, me personally, yeah. Obviously, I go to the gym. I have like 3 different gym memberships. I'm not saying that's what you should do, but me personally, I have multiple gyms I go to. I do boxing, so that I already have quite a big network of people in fitness and health and that care about their body and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And then like, you know, you go to, maybe you go to expos, maybe you go to events, like just be active, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're in your house, you have no chance of meeting anyone. If you're antisocial, you have no chance of meeting anyone. You have to be active. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you have to have a life. And because this is the thing about it as well. let's say you randomly meet some chick, right? And she gives you her number and you start chatting, but you don't really do anything. Let's say all you do, you go gym on your own and that's it, and then you go to work and that's it. Bro, like, what the hell are you going to talk about with her? Why is she going to want to get involved with your life if you don't have nothing going on? If you're not active, if you don't have hobbies and interests and passions and other things, what is there to join? She has nothing to join. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about that?
I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. But the thing is, sometimes, I don't
Yeah.
know if this has happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been approaching a girl and maybe I come off as not the right kind of guy, and then she starts avoiding me, and now we go to the same gym, and now I have to change gym. That's happened to me like one time only, but still, I don't want to be that guy. So, do
Nah,
you have any
I
recommendation?
feel you. I feel you on that. But this is the thing, it's like I've like obviously I've chat to girls in the gym many times, countless times, and yeah, sometimes it can get awkward if the girl's not feeling you. It could be awkward. That's why it's like what I would suggest if it's a girl that is always at the gym, like regular, yeah, I suggest that when you approach her, you're not too full on. Like, listen, this only applies to if it's a girl that you always see, like, regular basis, yeah? You want to kind of strike up, like, a little bit of rapport with her, but don't try and put it on her like you're really trying to date her like that, because you need to test the temperature. You need to see if she's got a boyfriend or see if she's interested. Do you get what I'm saying? Many times, like, when you talk to these girls, they'll let you know where you stand quite easily. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so when you get the temperature that she's not really feeling it or whatever, then boom, like you just cut off your yeah, cool, well, enjoy your workout, like all of that, cool. You just leave it at like that. You don't need to ask for the number, you don't need to ask for the Instagram, you don't need to ask for anything. And in that way, you've got your pride and she doesn't have to feel like, oh, this guy that I rejected, oh God, it's him again. She don't need to feel like that. Because when you see her again after that interaction, maybe you say hello, maybe you don't. Probably don't say hello. Just, if she sees you, you just, I don't know, pretend like you don't see her. And then it won't be weird. But if it's a thing of like the first time you seen her or the first opportunity, you're like, oh my God, yeah, I think you're nice. I want to take you out on a date. Oh, what's your number? What's your WhatsApp? What's your Instagram? What's your Snapchat? Oh, I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk to you outside the gym. We should go out sometime. Bro, if you do all of that, then yeah, now she's going to be weirded out. Because if she rejects you now it's like, oh, wow, it's that girl. And then when she sees you, it's that guy. Do you get what I'm saying? When you have your initial conversation, you need to be able to gauge the temperature and gauge, is she open to me, like, really putting it on her like that, or is it just a thing of like she's talking to me just to be polite?
One more question. I understand and agree with you. The
Okay.
thing is, a lot of guys, you probably know this too, we get desperate.
Yeah.
So what do you do? So let's say you're chatting to a girl, right? Because it's hard. I know a lot of girls are talking to like three, four guys at a time. You probably know that too. But we guys, maybe we don't really got those options.
Mm-hmm.
So what can we do in the chat and me to I know that a lot of guys say be on your purpose, but what can we do to not be desperate is what I'm trying to say.
Again, this is what I'm saying. You have to have an active life, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because if you have an active life and you have a lot of things going on, you ain't gonna have time to be desperate, bro. Do you get me? Like, you're gonna be distracted from that desperate feeling because you're gonna have things going on. You're gonna be going here, you're gonna be going there, you're gonna be, self-developing. You're gonna have people around you and having, going places and stuff like that and seeing new things and laughing and joking and actually enjoying life. You see, for me, I'll just say for me personally, because I can't talk like I represent every single man out there, yeah. But when I am on my own and I'm like not really doing anything and I'm at home all the time and I don't have anything I'm focused on, I don't have nothing that I'm working towards or anything like that, yeah, that's when I have time to sit down and start being, desperate. You need to be active. That's the only way I can really put it. You got to be active, bro. Be an active person. Live your life, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, like, you got one life. And when you are active, you are going to meet people along the way. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how many opportunities come your way when you are out and about and living life. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I fully understand where guys are coming from. And listen, I've had those phases in life where I've been like, oh man, I just want a chick. Like, yeah, it's normal. It's not weird. Like, you're not a weirdo for that. regardless of what anybody says. Yeah, but you have to have an active life. You have to have things going on. Do you get what I'm saying? Because that desperate energy, no one really wants to be around that. Even your mates won't want to be around you if you're acting desperate for box. I'll just be honest, bro. Like, you just gotta tame that. You just gotta like really tame that, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? And just have an active life.
One more question before I go. I just want to let the next guy in. If you could start, I know 2025 is this year, but if you could start over 2025, what would you have done differently? Or what kind of mindset would you have onward, forward? Because you have experienced a lot of stuff. You know, you've been chatting to a lot of girls, going up to a lot of girls. And I'm not saying your content is only girls. I see your boxing and stuff too. But if you could say one thing or a couple of sentences for not only the guys in the chat, but a kind of a reminder for you too, what would you have said, or what would you have done differently, or how would you have thought, if you understand what I'm trying to say?
Understand that Rome is not built in a day, but you need to have a clear plan of how you are going to build Rome. Yeah. And once you have that clear plan, you need to not allow yourself to be distracted by anything that is in your life that will distract you from building whatever you're trying to build. You need to get rid of that. Get that out of your life. Simple. Rome is not built in a day, but make sure you have a clear plan of how you're going to build Rome. Yeah. And then don't let anything or anyone or any negative self-talk distract you from what you have to do. And have faith that it's going to work, bro. You should have unwavering faith that it's going to work. And any negative voices, influences, you need to get them out of your path, out of your life. Simple. If it's not bringing positive vibes, if it's not giving you positive direction, if it's not like helping you in one way or another, get it out of your life, bro. Simple. And that's it. And just keep and push and keep pushing and push and push and push. And that's it, bro. Like, and the thing is, nobody doesn't care. And it's not no one's job to care about your happiness, bro. Once you accept that, then you'll be happy. You want people to feel sorry for you, and you want people to care, and all of this, bro. No, the only person that's ever gonna care about your happiness is your mum. That's it. Look, some of you guys, you got girlfriends. Your girlfriend don't really care if you're happy or not. She cares if she's happy. Real talk. Don't rely on other people for your happiness. Don't make that mistake. Everybody's going through their own struggle, bro. And keep pushing, and that's it. And there's no days off. There's no days off, bro. No one don't care. You got to care for yourself. And stop feeling sorry for yourself, bro. Because whether you're in pain or you feel happy, you still got to keep pushing. It don't matter, bro. Right? Rome wasn't built in a day. So don't compare yourself to other people. This is something I had to accept. This was very hard for me to accept. Very hard. Don't compare yourself to other people. When people say that, it sounds very cliche. It sounds very, I always hear people say that, but easier said than done. No, if you stop comparing yourself to other people, you will be happier. Some of you need to delete Instagram. Some of you got to delete TikTok. Some of you got to unsubscribe from all these YouTube channels, from these alpha male this and alpha male that, who are trying to stunt on you and show you how they're rich and you're brokey. And they're not actually helping you. They're not telling you how to get on their level. They're just showing you that they're on a higher level to you. You need to stop watching them kind of people, bruv. Serious. If you lot, bruh, listen, let me tell you one thing about me, yeah? When I go to the gym, I don't listen to music. I don't listen to stupid rappers like you lot do. I listen to those 3-hour motivational speeches, bro. That's what I listen to when I'm in the gym. When I'm running. I run outside. I run on the track. I do sprints. I train very hard. That's why I'm posting videos where you lot can see I'm training. This isn't just talk. I'm not like these other pricks that you see on YouTube, bro. I actually live by what I say. And I've been doing it for long. Yeah? And, like, I just listening to those motivational speeches, bro. That's what I listen to. And I know some of you, you know, some of you believe in God. Some of you believe in whatever you believe in. But I believe in God. I listen to those long prayers, the videos where it's just praying. That's what I listen to when I'm doing my thing. Stop comparing yourself to other people and focus on you. Focus on you. That's what matters, bro. Like, and have faith. It may not come today, tomorrow, this week, next week, but if you keep consistent and resilient and strong, you will get what you want. A lot of these people you see on social media, it looks like they have it all mapped out. They're rich. They got the car that you want. They got the house that you want. They got the girlfriend that you want. But guess what? You're only seeing their highlight reel. You're not seeing the 10 years it took them to get there, bro. You're not seeing when they had to eat cereal with water. Not milk, with water. You're not seeing that. You're not seeing when someone like me, I'm running and it's nighttime and the weather is a bit crap, but I'm still outside because I've got to do it because I know that if I'm in a fight, I don't want to lose because I was too lazy to go and run. Bruh. This is the realest thing I could ever say to any of you, bruh. Just be consistent, have faith, and keep going, bruv. Whether you feel good, keep going. Whether you feel bad, keep going. Whether you're cold, go. Hot, go. It doesn't matter, bro. And don't compare yourself to other people because that truly is the thief of joy. Really and truly is. Simple as that. I hope did that answer your question, bro?
Yes, sir. I just want to say thank you for being a voice for a lot of guys out there. I know whenever you do these type of videos, I know you probably get a lot of hate. And I just want to say, man, even though you get a lot of hate, I just want to say you speak the truth. That's probably the most important thing. You're a motivation to a lot of us out there. Even when you show these 6'8" videos, you show the truth. That's what I actually like about you, man. You're a real one.
I appreciate you saying that, man. It means a lot. Trust me. All I ask from you lot watching is just at least like, bro, just show some love and just hit the like button and stuff like that. That's all I need you lot to do, bro. Like, but really and truly, I just try to put out what I feel is to be correct and accurate, and which is actually the truth in it. And that's all I can do. That's all my mission is. Like I'm never gonna come out and say something that I don't actually live by or think is actually accurate. Like, I'm not gonna try and lead people astray, because then, like, the way I look at the world is like, if I lead people astray, then how is God gonna bless me? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and I don't try to make this about, you know, religion or anything like that, but that's what I truly think. If I knowingly lead people astray or told people, you know, the wrong thing, then like obviously that's how I'm gonna be treated in my life as well. So that's just my philosophy. But anyway, bro, if that's all, then that's cool, man.
One more question, bro, before I go. Just one more. I'm sorry.
Mm.
How do you deal with the hate, or do you get hate?
Anybody that's been watching me for the last 2 years has seen me go through a lot of hate, bruv. It's funny because I lost a lot of my audience over the last year or so because of various reasons and being associated with a certain American white girl, right? And like, bro, at the end of the day, I came in this world on my own and I'm going to leave on my own as well. Do you get what I'm saying? The only thing that gets me through is like having my faith, bro. Like my faith. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when I was in my dark times and like, you know, I went through heartbreak and I went through all these people making videos dissing me, making up stuff, lying, you know, and you know, they like a lot of people turned against me, and that people that I thought I was cool with, like, you know, YouTube people anyway, and then they just showed to really be like snaky and like dodgy and weird, and it was disappointing. It was frustrating. I was angry, but you know what? The truth about it is, no condition is permanent, bro. And when you realize that, yeah, you may be in pain right now, but that pain is going to go at some point. Whatever you're feeling now will disappear. It will go and it will be replaced by something else. Now, what it's replaced by is determined by your actions. Do you get what I'm saying? So, for instance, let me give you my life example. When my last relationship ended, and at the same time, you know, I had all these little troll people making videos dissing me, trying to turn the whole world against me. You know, it was a dark space I was in. It was dark. But at the same time, I knew I couldn't just curl up into a ball. I knew that, yeah, I may feel bad right now, but I have to keep going. I need to keep pushing. I need to be thinking of new ideas. I need to look for new opportunities. I need to be active. And, you know, it wasn't an overnight fix, but, you know, now opportunities started to appear in front of me. You know, opportunities started to appear in front of me. People was putting me forward for things and asking me if I was interested in this and interested in that. And I truly believe that because I was active and I had faith, I think that is what gravitates blessings to you. If I had just sat down and been miserable and angry, hating the whole world, focused on all these little troll guys, focused on people that was bad mouthing me, and I was just sitting there in a cave, like under a rock, I wouldn't get anywhere. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I wouldn't have the opportunities I have now. I wouldn't have the interest of the women that have interest in my life. No condition is permanent. No condition is permanent. Always remember that. Yeah? And one day you will look back at those dark times and you will laugh, bro. Because think about this. You are alive today, right? You have had times in the past where you thought your life was over. Press 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Everybody's had moments and phases in their life where they thought, I can't handle this. My life is over. Like, everything has just gone wrong. What am I going to do? I can't handle this. Well, guess what? You're still alive now. Right now. You're still here. So you can handle it. Whatever comes, you can handle it. Whatever it is. So yeah, man. How do I handle hate? I take it one step at a time, and I remember that this whatever this pain is, it will disappear. It will go eventually, like, and something will replace it. But whatever replaces it is determined by my actions and my mindset and my faith. And that's it.
Okay. Thank you, bro. All love, man. All love. I always support you.
Hey, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, take care of yourself, man.
You too, man.
All right, man. Big up Isaac, man. That was an awesome caller. No, but I've had some really good callers, man. Hey, I hope you lot are liking the video, man. Yo, let's get the likes up, man. Let's get the likes up. Every one of you, please like the video, yeah? Don't, like, slack. All right? All right. Tough Tony.
Yes, sir. What's going on, King?
What's going on, my bro? What's good?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Big ups to you, man. You do a fantastic job with this podcast, and it's a really interesting topic today.
Yeah.
And I had a couple thoughts, and I was just curious what you thought about them, like with like the girls working out and with the tattoos. I thought about. I mean, I think for most of, like, say, the U.S. and probably um, over there, in England as well. I think if a girl really has like multiple tattoos, maybe even one, I think most guys should, like, it should be like a hard no. Like, I mean, honestly, like, but the truth is, if we see social media, like social media, you probably 90% of the, probably 98% of the characters that you encounter on social media probably have tattooed. And I think just like with like 304s and how they behave, if you go by what you see on social media, I think you would think that's how most of the world is. But I know it's a lot of, I mean, in my personal life, I mean, I encounter a lot of girls that don't have tattoos. So I don't know. So I think if a girl chooses to get one, I think a guy should really think twice about that. But I was thinking more about Latin America. I think over there, I don't know if it's like a cultural thing, but I see, especially like Colombian girls and maybe, I don't know, maybe some other Latin American countries, like tattoos are like a lot more common over there. But I think we know that they still have some kind of like a conservative type social norm system over there. I mean, do you have any thoughts about that? Like girls in the Western world and tattoos versus like places like like Latin America, even I think Mexico. Like I see a lot of young girls, mostly from like some videos, like like with Passport Bros and that kind of stuff. But I see like younger girls with tattoo, but I see the way they move, and it doesn't give the same vibe like a girl here that has a tattoo, and they're up to no good. Like, do you have any like
Yeah,
any
no,
experience with that or thoughts?
yeah, yeah, no, definitely. I've noticed that as well. A lot with these Latin American women, they're heavily tattooed, heavily. Like that is just like that again. It's a very common, typical thing. Especially the more attractive they are, it seems like the more likely they're gonna have tattoos. Like it's just a standard thing. Like but again, I really find it very unattractive when women have tattoos. That's my personal opinion. That's my personal preference. If you don't like it, I mean that's your prerogative. But who cares? But yeah, like the thing with what I've noticed from like Latin America and their culture and the way the women are, they're very family orientated.
Yep,
So
100%.
yeah. So if you're comparing those women to women of like America and the UK, it's a completely different type of woman you're talking about. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, they may
Yeah,
look
yeah.
similar, but it's they're not. Their mindset is different, bro. Their culture
Yeah,
is family based, like,
yeah, that's
and
true.
they don't
That's
need to
true.
be. You don't need to be a millionaire there. Like
100%.
the men get
100%. Yeah.
respect. Like,
Oh my God. That's the biggest thing.
do you get what I'm saying? Whereas
Yeah.
in the UK and the USA, and I can talk about both because I'm from the UK and I've lived in the States and I've experienced it. Like, bruh, like if you're not rich or you're not really, really handsome, King the Great 6'8", then it's like you don't really get respect like that. You just don't, like, for the majority of women anyway. Now, there's not all, obviously it's not all, but it's very commonplace that if you don't have money or you're not a Tyrone looking dude, that women are just not really gonna rate you like that. They're not gonna give you that much respect. And it's a simple
Yeah.
thing. Whereas I think where in those Latin American countries and countries with that kind of culture, men will tend to have to get more respect, and you could be an average man, like, and still get respect and still get a woman and still have a family, and you know, you're not really contending with, oh, you've got to be 6'6" to date me. Oh, you got to
Yeah.
be making $500,000 to date me. Like, that don't exist there. That don't exist.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean,
it's crap.
like you, I'm almost like repulsed in a sense, like when I see a girl with, like, tattoos, I'm almost like, ah, man, I already know she's up to no good. And immediately, not that, not that I don't deal with them, but you put them in a I put them in a specific category because I know, because that's the thing why I asked about the Latin
They
American
put themselves in that
girls.
category, bro. They put themselves
Yeah,
in that category. It's not even you.
exactly.
They put themselves, from when they sat in that chair and then decided, I'm gonna get tattooed from my foot all the way up to my neck, non-stop. Then they put
My
themselves in a
goodness.
category, and they need to just
Nah.
accept that's the choice you made for your life, and that's it. And some
Yeah,
guys are
yeah,
not gonna want to date you, and that's it.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't even know where that came from, but because I'm thinking, like, it's almost like um it's like they're in competition with men. A lot of things that women do,
Mm,
especially modern women, feminists, they're like in trying to be in competition with men.
mhm.
And like that you just know that it just rubbed me off, like, in a bad way. And that's why I was thinking about the Latin American situation. I'm like, if I'm looking at it visually, I'm like, you made certain decision and decided in your head that this is presentable. But we know that if you're dealing with, like, in any kind of normal industry, you're dealing with professionals, you can't, like, that doesn't present well, it doesn't translate. Like, there's, like, whether you like it or not, people are going to look at that, and they're going to have, men or women, they're going to look at that, and they're going to say, well, I have to think twice about this person just because of that. And I'm like, but why over in that other culture, they don't see it that way, but they still have those tattoos, and they carry themselves, family focus first. Like, if you come here, even here, like Latin American men that immigrate here, like, they can be sitting outside, like, all this wholesale store like Home Depot, and, like, and they work like maybe $100 a day or whatever they can do, and come back, still get a hot meal, still get the box, and still get, respect, even if they're not as productive. So the culture is definitely impactful. So
I think it's just,
yeah,
yeah, it's just that family, that family orientated, just being more humble. Like, I just don't think I just think, like, like these first world high economy Western countries, the women are not humble, bro. They're not humble. There's no
not at
humility.
all.
Like, so not at all, bro. All you gotta do is go and look at these podcasts. The way that, bruh. And the thing is, I know these obnoxious women that you see on these podcasts saying crazy things. They don't represent all women in the US and the
Yeah,
UK.
that's
They don't
true.
represent all. I know that, but the problem is, even when you meet women who are quote unquote the good ones, bro, bro. There's
Bro,
some
it's
turbulence.
still,
There's usually some turbulence there, bro.
yep,
There's usually
yep.
some turbulence there, like
Oh man,
even the good
you give
ones.
him long enough, you're gonna see the 304, the feminist out of him. Like
Yeah, it's like
if
I
you're
did
in there
that pop
long,
the balloon. It's like when I did that pop the balloon reaction. Did you see it? And the light skinned chick, and she came out. I pressed one in the chat if you saw that. And the light skinned chick, she came out. She was saying all these good things. She was dressed like modestly. You know, she had the natural hair, and she was saying, "Oh yeah, I've got hobbies. I like to just do like pageantry." And she was like, you know, she was saying the things that she's actually doing that is not just to do with, oh, everybody look at me type stuff.
mm-hmm.
Like, and then she was asking good questions, and I was like, oh, and then she even popped the balloon on some guy saying he was too tall for her. I was like, wow, this chick is a unicorn, bruv. Like, what's going on here? And then at the end, she still turned out to be just like everybody else, being some ultra feminist, talking about I don't want to be a woman that's like, you know, just looks after their kids, and I want to do this, and the guy needs to do this, and I think that I was just like, oh my god,
Man, like when you see things like that, like it just feels, it really feels hopeless. But I mean, just like, you know, you're saying, it's not like what we see on social media is not out there like
it's
everyone,
not
but
all, yeah,
it's
not
not
all women.
everyone.
It's
Like,
not all women. It's never all women. Yeah.
but we gotta think, because a lot of guys, they get, I mean, like social media, it is what it is because it actually captures people's imagination, and that's the reason why it works, is because it convinces you that that's what's going on everywhere. And you know, that's why stuff goes viral. Like when something goes viral, you can walk outside, and if you encounter 10 people, probably 6 out of 10 of them probably saw the video that you saw.
Mm-hmm.
So it almost feels like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
But the fact is, you know, God should know that there are actually good ones out there. But you know, it is tough. You got to get
Yeah,
out there.
it's like, you know, when you go what's it, TK Maxx, you guys call it TJ Maxx, I think, in America.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And you're sifting, trying to find that Versace jeans.
Oh, bro, I know
you're trying
exactly
to
what you're
sift through all
talking
the
about,
jeans,
bro.
all these weird name jeans, bro.
I
You're
know
trying to
exactly what you're talking about.
you're trying to find some Balenciagas in the TK Maxx, TJ Maxx. You
Oh
searching,
my
bro.
God.
That's what it's
Yeah.
like, bro. Literally. And then you'll
Yeah.
find one, yeah, but it's not quite your size, bro. You're like, oh, let me go check. Let me just check and see in the changing room. Let's just
And you ask them if they have your sizes. Like, everything we have is out on the floor.
Everything's out there, bro.
Oh man, yeah, but I mean, that's why I think, like I said from the beginning, I think if like the guys, if you see that, honestly, it's really a hard no, because I think you have to make, when you think about getting a tattoo, man, you it's not just like, you know, I mean, we know sometimes women do stuff emotionally, but you do have to make think about it, and then decide that, oh, I'm gonna fix this permanent thing on my skin. And then especially if you put it like in a prominent position where like 90% of the time, no matter what kind of clothes you wear, it's gonna show.
Mm.
So you're trying to communicate something, and if guys or wives, um, already it's difficult to see a plain Jane and then figure out, you know, if she is going to be productive for her family. It's already difficult because you can get in there, you're 10 years in, 2 kids, and then the real one comes out, and then you're divorced, she's cooked, you're homeless. You know what I mean? So that's difficult
And
enough.
then
So if
all,
you
and
see
by that time, all the red flags are clear now. It's like,
all the way
I
there,
saw this
all
in the
way out.
beginning.
So just, you see that tattoo, just know that she already put a lot of just hard no. So man,
Yeah,
that's
and
that's
I
a great
agree with
tattoo.
you. I agree with that point that you said about it's telling you something. If she listen, if you come across a chick and she's got a tattoo across her neck, which I've seen that quite a lot. Like, I see girls, they'll just have like some random word across their neck. That's telling you something, bro.
bro. It's like right there in front of you, bro. Like there's no way. There's no religion. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know about maybe not in the Western world. No religion. No. Um. Hey. Yeah. Good. I don't. You know. There's. I don't. I haven't found anything that says that if you get that, it's for like a some kind of religion or some kind of. No, so it
There
really is
is
just a
none, bruv.
decision that they made. Yeah, it's
And
just
if and in most cultures in human history, if anyone was gonna get tattoos, it was gonna be the men. It wasn't gonna be the women, bro. This is a new phenomena.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly, exactly. That's the king. That's why I was saying. I think it's like they're in competition, man. It's like we go out, we work. You know what I mean? We go out to work, and now they want to be out there working as hard as we do. We, we go out there, and men, you got to conquer, so you got to knock down some baddies. It's almost like they want to be like men, so they go out there and are just giving it out. I mean, it's like I don't know, man. It's crazy. I think it's a competition mentality. And a lot of times, some of these girls, you look in their past, they probably had some kind of Chad or Tyrone that was like tatted up, and they was like, "Yeah, you look good in that." They might have even paid for some of their tattoos or something like that, but they were never gonna commit to them. And then they got that mark for the rest of their life, and they got to deal with that,
mm-hmm,
just
mm-hmm.
trying to compete. So
I
yeah,
just
man.
remember, I used to talk to my ex and just be like, like I wish you just didn't have these tattoos, like, and she used to get upset when I used to say this stuff, but I was just being honest, like, and it was even a fact of like, man was looking into like, removal, how much does it cost to remove? But the thing is, she had so many, it's like, fam, this isn't even this is a silly mission. Like I really have to really want to be with you to invest in getting rid of all of that. And like who knows how it's gonna look once it's bro. Like why do it in the first place? Why?
Exactly.
Why, bro?
Exactly. Because I mean,
Why?
another thing. Okay, another thing to keep consider is that think about this. If they like me, I mean, like if I think about my siblings, or if you just think about just a random girl, and you say this girl, she is young, anywhere around the 20s. It could be 10 years. I mean, 5 years less or 5 years plus, but around the 20s, unmarried, probably single. Imagine that she has two parents, right? You would think, like, if a girl is, I mean, I know like the Western world is like everything is like very, everybody's like individualistic or whatever, but still, if you're thinking, you should think that before they made a decision like that, which adult in their life did they consult with?
Oh,
That
they
should
didn't.
say
No
something.
one.
That alone. Exactly. So already you can know, oh, they didn't have, they don't, maybe they're not even from a two-parent household, or maybe they
Ooh.
are, and maybe she has no regard for the authority in the household, which would have been maybe the dad. So I mean, this
Or
is the
maybe there's
simple. I
no.
mean, this is
Or
such a great topic.
maybe in the
This is
household
such
there's
a
just.
great topic.
Or maybe in the household there's just no discipline as well. So she's an
Exactly.
undisciplined person. So
Exactly.
how are you gonna wifey a woman who has no discipline? No,
Man,
she's gonna cheat
a
on you, bruv.
hundred
She has no
percent, a
discipline.
hundred percent.
She's gonna cheat
Bro,
on you, 100%.
that tattoo alone can probably tell you a lot. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Because just with that
Yes.
one thing, you could actually go deep and figure out what it's like. So that's why I'm saying, and don't even think about it. Just be like, because think about it. If she came from a two-parent household, do you think that now you got to think, okay, would the parents have approved of that tattoo?
Mm.
You're like, nah, I don't think so. And maybe if they did, maybe that's not a family that you're trying to, you know what I mean? Because
Ooh,
you
good
always
point.
look at, yeah, maybe that's not
Great
a
point.
family I want to be part of. Or maybe they don't even have that. And then you definitely don't want to be, because you already know the stats, single parent household, you know how they turn out most of the time. So, I mean, like, I think it really should be a hard no for most guys if they're smart, man, because
Yeah,
you can really
I've
just
heard
go
some
deep on it.
I've heard some guys say even if it's a little one, no. Like even if they've got
Man,
any,
forget it.
no. Like, do you get what I'm saying? And I hear them on that. The only reason I'm a little bit more lenient is because I've got mine. But it's the same way. If you're a guy that doesn't have kids, you shouldn't have to be with someone that has kids. Simple. And even though I'm lenient, like I wouldn't begrudge another guy that's tatted up who says I don't want a woman with any tattoos. I completely understand where he's coming from because I don't really want a woman with tattoos either, and I have them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not
No, no, I
feminine.
see it.
Men don't see it
Yeah, I
as
see that.
feminine. I'm sorry, we don't. And like we've just said in this combo, like there's a lot of underlying issues that it's not just the tattoo itself, is what does it represent? And what does it say
Yep.
about you and your background and lots of
Yep.
other things? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, honestly, I mean, I don't, not really a pushback, but the only thing I would see with that, saying that because maybe you can be lenient because you have it, but the truth is, as a man, like you can, you can literally, like it has a little bit less of an impact on what you choose to do. Like, let's say as a profession, or even like personally, like people would judge you based on your output. Like, you
mm,
can be tatted up as a guy, but if you go out there and you put in the work, like, it doesn't matter. You're productive, your output, you're you're cooking. That's all that matters. But
mm,
as a woman, we know we don't even expect, like, even just from like the concept of, the women kind of get their $1 million, from birth. Well, okay, we're like, okay, is that like, how did you maintain your body? Are you keeping in shape? Are you, you know what I mean? So it's like, are you preserving yourself versus, you know, versus you, like, you have to put in the work over time.
mm,
Like, you have to put in the work over time for the results to start, like, for, for you to start getting some recognition. But if they come in, they had their million up front already, but now they wasted it. Like, they had, a decent shape growing up, but like they let themselves go, and like they're tatted up now and they're out of shape. So, I mean, the from a guy having it versus the girl having it, you're judged differently
it's
because we're
two different.
expecting that.
It's two different dynamics. I'm sorry, like, and they can say whatever they want. Oh yeah, that's you're a hypocrite because you got to, bro.
Yep,
Yeah, and guess what? You
you're
expect
judged
me to be a
differently.
protector and provider. I'm not expecting that
Yep,
from you. So yes, everything is not always balanced and equal. It's not.
it's never gonna be
It's
because
never.
you.
And
Yep,
that's it. It's the same way most women don't want to date a man who's feminine, but you're feminine yourself. So by their
exactly.
logic, if their logic holds true that okay, you King Riches, you can't say you don't want to date a woman with tattoos because you've got tattoos. Okay, cool. So the same way you're feminine and you should date feminine men. You want a man that pays your bills, but you should date a man who wants you to pay his bills. In it,
Exactly.
it
Right.
don't exactly.
Right.
It doesn't compute now, does it?
It doesn't work.
Do
It doesn't
you
work.
get what I'm
And
saying? So it's just
they would
well,
never go for that. They would never go
exactly.
for that. So, yeah. The other thing that I was interested in hearing your take on was the.
Mm.
So I remember the conversation you guys were having earlier with the other guy about like girls doing gym, like kind of expecting a girl that goes to the gym. Is that kind of what you were saying, or?
Oh, he was saying that he only wants a woman that goes to the gym and he doesn't find women that go to the gym attractive. And I was saying, yeah,
Oh,
but personally, like I'd only want a woman that like is, someone that's into fitness, at least goes to the gym regularly, like before she met me. It's not like she just started because she's going with me. No, she was already in that lifestyle. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's in a way they're two. They're, I look at that in two ways. In a sense of, most girls, I think. Um, I mean, there's just something about. I mean, I'll go to the gym every now and then. Like, I used to go a lot more, but when I the girls that I've seen at the gym, maybe honestly, if I saw 10 of them, probably 8 of them, I'm just like, man, like, I don't think this would be, like, not from the look wise, but I'm thinking like their mentality. Like, because I always look at things from like a feminine and masculine perspective, and from like the traditional sense.
Mm-hmm.
I think the majority of women, they can probably be fit. Like I don't think most guys are looking for like a girl with any like six packs or like a really flat tummy.
Yeah,
Man. I
no,
think
no.
most girls, they don't even need to go to the gym. Like if they just eat like decently, if they don't, because I mean honestly, in the Western world, like everybody overeats. That's
Yeah.
why people are obese. Like if they just don't eat too much, that's it. I don't even care if you go gymming, bro. Honestly, like if you eat light, I think most girls will maintain like a actually pretty decent shape.
Yeah, but
Honestly,
the the the,
like they don't
the
even.
problem. I agree with you 100%. I think the problem is in this in our countries we live a very sedentary lifestyle. So everyone's sitting
Yeah,
down, everybody's driving, nobody walks nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, so everyone's kind of basically lazy food addicts. That's what it is. I mean, like for instance, when you speak to women or you hear them talk about, oh, what would you like to do for fun? Oh, I like to go out and eat. How is that a hobby, bruv? That is the
oh,
lamest
I like
thing
to try
I've
new
ever heard.
restaurants. I like to try new
I
restaurants.
like to try. I like to do fine dining. You're a lame.
Ah,
Once I hear a girl say
oh my
that, I think
god.
you're so lame for saying that. I like
Yeah,
to try
yeah.
restaurants, brother. Find
Oh my
something better
god.
to do, man. That's a lose.
Nah,
You're a loser.
that's just
Everybody
code.
eats. Everybody
That's just
eats, bro.
that's just code for I like to be treated. I like guys to take me out and
Yeah,
spend
take
money
me
for
out and
nothing
spend
on
money
it.
on and spend money on expensive crap. That's what it is, bro. Like, just stupid.
No, it is. No, it's true though. I mean, the definitely the Western culture is kind of crazy in that sense that people the lifestyle is not. But even still, like if you, I mean, even for regular guys, like if you don't go to the gym often, but you overeat because everything is about calorie intake
Hmm.
and what you put in versus the amount of output you put as far as activity.
Hmm.
Like if you how like the work if you work a regular job probably and you come home you eat maybe two meals and like some kind of snack. I think most people would kind of maintain a decent weight. Like I mean, you're not gonna be like fit. Like you're not like your cardio output is not gonna be great if you have to really take on any kind of active activity or take on some danger. But I think if like, especially for women, if you just eat normal meals, normal portions, and you kind of don't junk food all the time, I think most people would stay fit. The only issue I have with the gymming is that, man, maybe it's just, I mean, this back to what we were saying about sometimes social media seems like it's everyday life, but even in the gym that I've been to, like the girls that have been doing fitness stuff, I'm just thinking to myself, they're so addicted to it, and it's so intense. Even on social media, look up the girls that are like really fit. I know they be taking some kind of crazy stuff that is probably not healthy for like childbirth. Like if they wanted to have kids sometime, I'm sure it's gonna have some kind of have a baby
Yo,
coming
yo,
out with three
when,
ears or
yeah,
something.
nah,
Like
I hear you on that. I'm not saying go and get the influencer. I'm not saying go
muscle
and date a
head.
gym influencer. I'm not saying that, bro.
The muscle,
You know
that's
them
true. That's
girls,
true.
they got the Gymshark top
Yeah.
bra with the shorts. They got the
Oh my
big puffy
god.
socks with their New Balance
Yes.
trainers.
Yes.
They wear New
Yes,
Balance
bro.
trainers, and then they got the big headphones. Yeah,
Uh,
big headphones. Yeah, and
oh
then
god.
they always got their hair in a bun, always in a bun. Yeah, and
Uh-huh.
then boom, nah, they got their camera and tripod walking around everywhere. They probably
Exactly,
got a
man.
foam roller. They got a foam roller as well. Yeah, and they
Bruh.
and they're walking around
Dog.
everywhere. Them girls are fully like
Bro,
self-absorbed.
that description
Don't
is on
even don't
point,
even
bro.
bother with those ones. They're fully self-absorbed. They just want to
And you know
get
what, King?
views.
Half the time, I actually don't see them doing the exercise. I see them setting up. Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
almost like a 30 minute setup for a 5 minute activity.
To do
That's what I
Instagram
see.
workouts. Instagram
Yep,
workout
yep.
donkey kicks. They're always doing donkey kicks, bruv. Yes. Yeah.
Nah, man. But
And they
yeah, I
do
mean,
squat.
yeah, it's
And
being
and
fit
oh no,
is
the number
important.
one exercise them girl gym influencers do, hip thrust. That's the number one they like to do, hip
Oh my
thrust.
god,
They
yo.
love that. They love that. Oh my
Yeah,
god, I got a new
yeah.
PB on hip thrust.
Right, and then all they do is try to thirst trap guys, and then get
Yeah,
like little viral clips, like call guys freaks and stuff. Man,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not a fan of
I
that.
do you know what I prefer? I like them girls. You know the
I,
girls in the
I
gym
don't
that
know.
they wear big t-shirt. Like they're
Yeah,
not trying to show nothing, bro. Like yeah, they're wearing shorts, but they wearing a big t-shirt. That's them. The ones that they take the t-shirt off to show you their bikini gym wear. Like nah, man.
I mean, some of these
they
outfits
just
though
want to
should be
look at.
outlawed though. Like it's crazy.
Some of them don't
Like
even have
it's
back like that, and they be showing their back off, and they ain't even got no back like that, and it's just like, what are you doing, fam? Trying to
like
arch, trying to do some arch
nah.
pose.
Nah, some of the outfits they have on, like I don't know how we as a society we like, all right, just come out there. That's you're gymming, so that's cool. Just have just underwear on at the gym, but
Literally,
you know what I
some of them have
mean?
got full face of makeup. It's just like,
Straight up, man.
what?
Like how?
How are
Like
you not melting?
they need to do gyms like they do the bathroom. Just segregate them, and then let's see let's see how full their gym stay.
Yeah, man. Like,
The
and
girls gym.
now I'm seeing that like the and some people are trying to make female only gyms. Let's see how successful those gyms
Yeah,
are, bruv.
right. Right. Yeah,
I hope they're
that'd
successful.
be
I really hope the best for them. But let's see the reality. You get what I'm saying?
nah,
'Cause-
they're not making that, and that's not gonna happen here. They're not gonna happen, man. This girls don't.
but
They don't
I do
actually go
agree
to the
with you.
gym
I
to
do
work out.
agree with you that yeah, like the women, like a lot of it is just diet. Even me
It's
personally,
diet,
like
man.
your
Even yeah,
diet will
most
change
people, bro.
everything.
Most people, like I think like my weight. I think my weight from like college days used to be like um from college days used to be like around one. I'm like 5'11". It used to be like one between 180, 178 to 187. That was
Okay.
like my weight for like maybe 4 years. But I left, and that was I basically played soccer every day, basketball, rugby, like that
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah. That's
every
a good
day,
weight for
man.
that height. That's a good weight for that height.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then but I left college, man. I probably ate and I probably ate more in college than I actually like eat out here. Cause I mean you're like you have the canteen, you have like
Yeah.
I probably ate way more, but I was way more active. That's why I'm saying it's all about what you put in versus what you put out.
Mm.
Like if you see, I don't know about you personally, because I know, man, you work out a lot.
Mhm.
But if you look at like just videos of some of these guys that do like body training, like you see how much they actually consume, like 20 eggs a day. Like it's a lot, but that's because when the work that they put in matches that. So at the
Yeah.
end of the day, even if you don't go out running, you got to do some walking for sure. Like you have to go out there and like walk if it's not part of your normal routine in life as far as your work or
Yeah, because
or
it's true.
whatever
Because
activities.
yeah, because when you think about it, yeah, most guys, well, a lot of guys, they're driving. So you
Yes.
don't really walk. When you really think, you don't really walk nowhere. You don't walk.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
your steps are not really that high because you're driving.
Man,
Like,
and
you
now
know?
you can just order anything you want and just have it right there and eat that. And yeah, I think it's the lifestyle is really problematic. So we definitely have to. That's why we need a culture that you have to compensate for that. And I see your point about wanting a girl that gyms because there you really do have to compensate. But I think if they come in with the idea or the mindset of not overindulging, I think that is better than having someone that overindulges, but then they work it out. So
Yeah, no,
I would
yeah,
rather have one. You know what I mean?
yeah. No, I agree with you. Like, because even with me saying that I want a girl that like works out and stuff, really, what I mean as well is she eats properly as well. Do you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Because
Oh
like,
yeah, the
because it's
combo is
like
definitely
I was
better.
talking to someone about this. I was talking to a girl about this earlier actually, and I was saying that like yeah, like I want my girl to go to the gym with me and eat with me. So I'm not gonna be eating like no carbs, and then she's eating a bucket of rice next to me, bro. Like it's just this is
Yeah.
we need to be on the same page, and then in that way we
But-
can motivate each other and keep each other going and support each other's journey. Like,
Yeah,
do
the
you know
goals. Yeah, and actually, and not just in that, but if actually if you do it in that, like you would do it with everything else. Like it could be your business that you work up together, or maybe they work separate, but it can be your relationship with God. Like it can be building your personal relationship with each other. Like if you kind of have those goals together, I mean, like not only does it keep you from kind of you know having issues in your relationship, but it actually builds your bond. So
Yeah.
I mean,
It's when
that's
people
definitely.
say when a couple is evenly yoked. That's literally what it is. You're evenly yoked. Like, let me give you an
Hmm.
example, yeah? Like, me and one of my good friends, yeah, we talk about girls a lot. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. We talk about the type of women we like, the type we would wanna be married to, have kids with, the type that we would only, have a fun time with, and that's it. And like, bro, like there's loads of women out there that I know they don't gym and they eat junk food, but yeah, oh my god, would I sleep with them? Absolutely, bruv. Yeah,
Yep.
but I know that me being in a relationship with them would never work. Just on that basic level, like we're not evenly yoked because
Yeah.
you want to drink Crown Royal and do you know what I mean? You want to eat what was that fast food in North Carolina? What was it? Cookout. You want to eat cookout trays, bruv. Yeah? Like I don't know what part of America you're from, but in North
Nah,
Carolina there's
I'm in Baltimore. Yeah.
oh, okay. Did they have cookout there?
Yeah, we have a lot of corner stores and stuff like that. So
Oh
we
no,
wanted
cookout was like burgers
the
and
chicken
fries.
box.
It was like
Oh really?
cookout was like burgers and fries and milkshakes.
Oh no, we just have I think like where I'm at, we don't have anything like special like that. We just have the regular stuff, the Burger Kings and McDonald's,
Oh, cookout weren't special,
the
bro.
big one.
Cookout weren't special.
Oh really?
Nah,
Oh
nah. Don't
okay.
get it
Now
twisted.
I'm thinking like if you're saying one that's like specific to that region, but because I
Yeah,
know
yeah, yeah.
there's certain ones
I think
are
cookout.
specific. Yeah.
I think cookout was specific to like the South. I think like.
Yeah. We don't. Yeah, it's probably just the South. I don't know. I have to think
Did you
about
have
it. Now. I'm
sheets? Do
not
you have
really in the.
sheets? Do you have
Oh
sheets?
yes,
Yeah, yeah,
bruh.
sheets. All right, cool. So
Sheets
we
when
can
I was in
relate on
college,
sheets.
man.
Yeah, we could relate on sheets, bro. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God, yeah, sheets, bro. Sheets, the milkshake at Sheets, bro. You know about that?
yeah, bro, come on, man. I
Oh
lived
my
I lived with
goodness,
you
yo.
guys, man. What do you mean,
Oh
bro?
my God,
Bro,
yo,
no,
the
no, no, no.
shakes.
The
I
slushy, the
always get the
slushy,
shakes.
the slushy,
Oh man,
bro.
I went for the shakes and the fries, and
Yeah.
then
Oh, the
the food
sheets
was
fries. I
whatever.
can't lie.
Sheets
That
fries,
used to
bro.
hit.
Oh my God.
That was college
That used
days, boy.
that used to be
Sheets.
the after everything was down like died
Yes.
down on
Yes.
campus. We drove because we had one not too far. We drove over there. And it almost like everybody just meets there at the same
Bro, our
time
our
because it's
sheets was
always packed.
our sheets were walking distance, bro. Imagine that.
Oh, that's even better.
It was walking distance.
But
So
that was
literally, yeah. After you go out, sheets, bro. You gotta make a sheet
oh
stop.
my God. And you know what? Because I mean, I lived on campus, so it was mostly, and we were kind of isolated. But Sheets was like where we could mingle a little bit with like the locals. It wasn't a whole lot, but we could mingle a little bit with like some of the locals there because we had like maybe one bar and one nightclub that was like, some of the locals would come in there, So like, nah, but Sheets was the spot, man. Sheets
Hell
was
yeah.
definitely the
But
spot
even
that
then, like
I was.
now, like the way, yeah, them times there I could get away with it because I was playing football. But like now, I would never eat those things now. I haven't eaten McDonald's in ages, bro.
Nah, bro.
I haven't drank
Nah.
a fizzy drink or a soda in ages, bro. Bro, I was even talking about
Yeah,
this with my friend the other day.
I stopped soda in college too. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
even talked
been
about
more
this
than
with my
10
friend
years.
today. Listen, I haven't eaten rice, simple rice. I haven't eaten that in, I don't know, it's got to be like a year now. I haven't
Bro,
eaten
that's big right
rice.
there, man. That's major.
Do you get what I'm saying? Rice is like a staple amongst us, our people.
Yeah, for real, bro. I got that right, bro. Because, bro,
Literally, you could have
bro.
a meal of
You can
nothing
have it
else
with
but just
everything.
rice.
With the stew, with the beans.
Yeah,
with the,
stew,
I mean,
beans, and egg. You could
like,
put an egg in there.
right.
Go on.
Come on, man. That's the. I mean, honestly, man. I always. Why I saw you when you always used to post some of your meals. I'm like, man.
Oh yeah.
I need to figure out the alternative to rice and bread and pasta.
Mm-hmm.
That's if I figured that out, bro, I think I can be superhuman.
You could get back to college weight, bro.
That for sure, easily, man. I mean, bro, I got so bad. I was at almost at 230, bro. No, almost it's close to 250, bro.
Wow.
Hey,
that's big, bro. That's big. The biggest I was.
I mean, it was more like in the close to 40s, but that was still big. Over 200.
That's big
crazy.
though. That's big because the biggest I got to at my height and this was during football times. The biggest I've ever been 263.
Wow.
And bro, I was bolo, bro. I was big, bro. Like I'm throwing what is it? What 405 on the bench. So that's like 180 kg, yeah? I was throwing 405 up like reps. Like,
wow.
I was squatting. 405 on the squat was easy. That was easy. Like, but like, I was big, I was bulky, I was like thick. My body was just thick, bro. Like, but it didn't feel good, bro. It didn't feel good. It didn't feel good.
and
no stamina.
And if you, right, exactly. That's the thing. And but so yeah, man, I don't know, man. Cause I mean I eat pasta, man. I don't know. I eat pasta and I eat rice.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is
all that to the curb.
I'm trying. The thing is, I mean, I've been looking up how to substitute pasta with some kind of vegetable pasta or something. I mean,
I know what you can eat. Man. What is it?
People do zucchini or something like that.
That's the one. Yeah, zucchini.
Yeah, like you can spiral it, but bruh, you know what? You have to, when you spiral it, you have to like strain it so that it takes the water out. Otherwise, like if it's too soggy, like it doesn't work with the pasta sauce. So, there's a whole it's a whole process. That's the thing about it. If you're dedicated, you can make it. But
yeah, but once you learn to do it,
actually takes serious.
Yeah,
it's
but
easy,
once you learn it, then you're good.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So there's no excuse, man. You're just making excuses, bruv.
That is the truth.
Done.
That's true.
Hey, bro, let me move to the next. Let me move on to the next caller, my bro.
Man, big ups to you, man. Stay positive. Stay working hard, man. You definitely put it all out there on the line for real, man. All your L's you put up online, and you basically talk through it, and you stay humble and stay, frankly happy. That's a blessing, man. Because actually, life is not at all. Most of the time, is not good. I mean, a good number of times is not good, but at the end of the day, you got to be happy with yourself and your choices. So, man, I appreciate you sharing your messages and your life experiences on YouTube, man. It's I mean, there are a lot of bigger channels and people that get a lot of views that, is attractive, is nice to listen to because it's funny, because you can laugh at funny things, but it's silly. But you don't really gain nothing from that, man. At the end of the day, man, I think we do better when we learn from what people go through and how they change and how they not even just necessarily even get better, but like how they accept their realities and their experiences. So you do a lot of that for me. So I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, man. No, definitely. That means a lot. I really appreciate what you just said. And yeah, man, I feel like I am. It's an ongoing process, isn't it? I'm not a finished product. I don't think no one is. And I'm only human, and the things that I go through, build me in one way or another. So hopefully, guys, people get to see. I don't know, may take something, get value from it, and it's all good. But anyway, bro, I appreciate you calling out. You've been an awesome caller, man. Stop eating rice and pasta, bro.
I'm on it, man. I'm on that.
He's about to go and eat it now. all right. I'm gonna talk to you again, man. Take care, bro.
All right, peace.
All right, peace, bro. We got Tough Tony, man. Hey, listen, guys, please, if you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button now. Please don't forget to do that, yeah? All right, Retro X.
Hey, what's up, King Riches?
What's going on, my bro? What's going on?
Yeah, so first of all, I wanted to shout out your channel because I've been following you for a few years now. You've always
Okay.
been consistent with the content. You try to diversify your content also, relationship, becoming a better man, going to the gym, boxing, money moves. So I definitely respect that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And so I wanted to touch on a subject. It was situationships. So from my point of view, I feel like usually in those type of relationships, the guys date down and the girls date up. So I don't know if you agree with that statement.
Yeah. Guys are more willing to date down to, have a relationship with a woman that they feel will be good for them. Whereas women always want to date up. They always do. Women don't even want to date guys on the same level as themselves. They want to date up for the most part. Not all, but mostly.
Yeah, but I'm particularly referring to situationships though, where I think it's kind of harmful for our society because what happens is women would like spend years of their time getting used, pump and dump, like you say, by guys who will never commit to them. And years pass, they're getting old, close to 35 years old, where it's kind of hard to have kids. So I think situationships are a part of the birth rate problem. Cost of living as well, of course, but I think it's a part of the problem. And it's kind of harmful for, the world. So.
Now, I agree with you. I think, do you see what I was trying to explain this to some girls the other day, yeah? How a lot of these F boys are created. How a lot of guys, they end up being in their villain arc. And these guys turn into guys that just are players and stuff like that. Is that because a lot of guys, and I don't know, some guys are probably going to say, no, I've always been a player. I've always wanted to be a player. Cool. But I think a lot of guys, the first girl that they had a crush on, they wanted to be with her. Like, they wanted to be in a relationship, and maybe the girl wasn't interested, or maybe the girl played the guy or something. And a lot of nice guys get played initially. And then once these guys start to, get their lives together, get their image together, they turn into F-boys.
Mm.
A lot of these bad boys, they were actually nice guys to start off with in the beginning, but they got played, or they got rejected, or they just got ignored. And a lot of times these guys, they had to go in by themselves and be in solitude and have to build themselves up. So now they got to the point where, oh, actually I'm somebody now, and women are giving me attention, and now they care. But when I was just the nice guy, they didn't give a crap about me. And it creates guys that are F-boys. And then there's the guys that are just like the natural Chads and Tyrones. They won the genetic lottery, so these guys are over 6'3". These guys are really attractive, and everybody loves them, and they're popular, blah blah. And these guys, they just got their pick of women, and a lot of times women will know that this guy has other women around, but they will still add themselves to the roster, thinking that, oh, I can change him and I can make him be faithful to me. No, you can't. And so, it does mess up society. It does. It does mess up society. It does. Because I'd say the vast majority of women these days, they want a top tier man. They're not happy to be with a man that's actually on their level. They're not happy with that. And that's you can blame social media, the internet, the fact that the world is a smaller place, the fact that I can be in London and I can be talking to a woman in Texas, and the fact that you can have a girlfriend, but secretly on Instagram she could be talking to Drake. So that's the unfortunate situation we're in. And that's why a lot of guys, they'll get into relationships or even get married and stuff like that, and then one day your woman's just like, oh, I don't want to be with you no more, divorce. And it's happened to guys who are high value men. It happens to them as well, because it happened to Tom Brady. Tom Brady's a multiple Super Bowl winning quarterback, tall white guy, bro, famous, money. His wife still left him. Scottie Pippen, tall black guy, won NBA championships with Michael Jordan. His wife is going around sleeping with rappers openly. Will Smith, tall black guy, like I think most women would still say he's attractive now. He had his wife Jada Pinkett, had a couple kids. She still cheated. She cheated with the son's friend.
August Alsina, yeah.
August Alsina. Bro, like, if these three guys, bro, Johnny Depp, famous actor, rich, white guy, Pirates of the Caribbean, to name but a few of his movies, bro. And the woman tried to ruin his life.
Yeah, it's a weak word, because nowadays it seems like
that's why a lot of guys are like, I don't care. I don't want no relationship. I don't want nothing. I'm not committing to no woman. I'm not getting married, and that's it, bro. And I'll sleep with whoever I want to sleep with, but they're not getting no commitment. And then the unfortunate thing is, a lot of women are not understanding this, and they're going on social media talking about, a guy has to be 6'6" to date me. A guy has to have a 15-inch willy to date me. A guy has to be making $500,000 every month to date me. It's just, what do you think's gonna happen, bro? They're just getting further and further away from each other. And then it's not until, because this is the reality. Most men, men are more equipped and more accepting of being alone.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas women don't want to be alone, bro.
They're not.
They say all this stuff. Oh, I'm happy, I'm alone. Women are the happiest we've ever been being by us. That's not true. It's not. It's a lie. It's cope. Like, bruh. Go on, bro.
Yeah. I think above a certain look level, women are never alone. They always like have some guys in the background sleeping with them, whether it's the situationship, their ex, their PT. There is always some guy. So no, they're definitely not alone. And if they were alone, I don't think they will be able to handle it, to be honest.
Yeah, they don't. I think women are more community based. They're more community centered. That's why our girls, and we going to do this, and me and my girls went on the hair, and then we're going to do brunch, and me and my girl, like, guys don't mind being on our own, bro. I don't mind. I'm a very sociable guy, but I don't mind being on my own. I went gym on my own. I went shopping on my own. I'm in here doing this video on my own. Like, even though you lot are all here with me, and I appreciate each and every one of you, trust me, but I'm literally talking to a camera on my own. Like, guys, we're okay being lone rangers. Like,
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's why I said, and this is why I say that a lot of times it's not until women get past like the age of like 45, then they start to realize, oh, you know what? I don't need to be with a man that's super rich, and a man doesn't need to be super tall, and maybe I should be more easy to get along with. I don't need to argue about everything and blah blah blah. Now they start sounding like us. But by that time, the men that you should have coupled up with, they're either happy being bachelors now, or they're probably dating women younger than you.
Eating the wall.
Huh? Yeah.
Eating the wall. They're eating the wall.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to come back to one statement you made. I think it was wife is a 5. So
yeah.
Could you expand on that? Even though I kind of feel what you're trying to say, like above, for instance, a 7 is going to be really hard to I don't know, find some kind of reliable and humble woman because
Yeah,
they would
bro.
just feel gassed. So
Yeah, bro. Like, you gotta understand, yeah. The egos are on 10. The ego. So if you want, okay, the safest option for the majority of men out there, yeah, is to date a woman who is around the average in looks mark, because they're gonna be probably easier to get along with, more agreeable, more cooperative. They're gonna have less of an ego, less arrogant. I'm not saying all, because bro, there's some things out there that are average at best and they got these bad traits as well. But you've got a better probability, a better chance. Do you know what I mean? With a woman who is more on the average looks side. And listen, let me say this. I don't say this with a happy smile on my face, you know. I'm not happy when I say these things. Like, as I said in the other video, me and my good mate, we talk about this all the time. And like, even my mate who I'm talking about, he's probably gonna watch this, bro. He's had some very hot women in his life, very stunning, bad bees, like, yeah. And like, cause he's just done a lot out there. And I grew up with him, and I grew up with another guy who he got a lot of women, and way more than I ever did. Do you get what I'm saying? But even these two guys at this stage in life now, they will tell you, you need a woman that's more average looking, that you're going to settle with and actually be with 100%, like have kids with, and, you know, day in, day out. You want a woman that's more average.
is that what they did?
Yeah. Well, one of them, he's
okay.
already settled down with a chick, and she's not no music video model, bro. And then my other friend who I'm talking about, he's single, but he's the one that says it to me all the time. And this is the guy that used to get bad chick, bad, like bad. I seen it. This isn't fantasy world. Yeah. Like, and we talk about this, it's just like, bro, like, the reality is, if you don't want a headache in your life, if you don't want to live a stressed out life where you feel like you're competing with everybody to keep your woman happy, like, bro, like, you need a woman that's a little bit more on the humble side.
Exactly, because an attractive woman who's like 8 or 9, let's say, in locations like London or the US, well, she probably dated athletes, ballers. So when she will be coupled up with you, she'll have a pretty hard time to adjust, because most likely you won't be able to, please her financially or otherwise.
Yeah, I did a reaction to some woman, yeah. And to me, this woman wasn't even all that great looking. And she was talking about how, when a man gets with me, he needs to realize that I've got millionaires that want to date me. I've got men that can offer me lifestyles that I find appealing. He needs to understand that I can attract those kind of guys. But like, if I'm with him, then he needs to be happy because I chose him. And I'm thinking, bro, you want to get with a woman with that mentality? That is a headache.
Yeah.
That is an extreme headache, because she's always going to be thinking that, oh, she can do better than you forever.
You're digging your own grave by coupled with her, to be honest.
The best situation, the best scenario is if the woman loves the man and looks up to the man. That's the best scenario, bro. Like, if the woman feels like she can do better than you, she will always have that thought in her head, and she will always kind of look down on you. Simple. I don't care how many times you've slept together. I don't care. That means nothing. Because all it takes is you two to have some crazy argument. Then she's gonna remember that Bobby likes her, and Bobby's got this car, and he's got clout, and he's this and he's that. bro. Like that's all it takes, fam.
Exactly, and you cannot be the richest, the tallest, so it's useless to compete. Obviously, try to be the best version of yourself, but at some point, there is not much you can do.
Yeah, and this is the thing. The more you elevate, then the more okay, I'll put it like this. The more you elevate as a man and make yourself the best version of yourself, the better the quality or looks woman you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because the higher you are, the higher level girl you can get, and the easy and you'll be able to still maintain her. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, she'll still be able to look up to you because you're still up. But if you're like, say, let's say for instance, in terms of like everything for a guy, like looks, money, height, willy, like everything, yeah, you're like a 6.5, yeah, out of 10, yeah, and you try to get with a woman that is a 6, bro,
it's gonna be too tight.
That's too tight, bro. It's too tight. It's too
need to
close.
Be a 7.5 at least.
Yeah, you need to be a 7 point. There needs to be at least one full mark between you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she needs to have room to look up to you. 0.5 is not enough room, I don't think. I'm sorry. I don't think it's enough room.
No, because women have this skewed perception. So if there are 6, they see themselves as a 7.5 at least. Exactly. So you need to be a 7.5 as well.
Exactly. Because we're not even factoring what she thinks of herself. And remember, most of them, they think they're 10s. Remember that.
I mean, why
most
wouldn't they?
They're 10s anyway.
The GDM are full. When they go out, they get stopped and ask for their number several times a day. So they're just gassed at the end of the day.
Yeah, bro. So that's why it's so important that guys, when I tell guys, you know, just keep pushing, keep making yourself the best version of yourself, get power, your money, physical, mental, social, spiritual, everything. Just try and 10-10 max out everything, because, bro, this life is not easy and no one doesn't care. So you have to push it as hard as you can for yourself, bro. You get what I'm saying? And then get with a woman that respects you and honors you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, if you're with a woman, you picking women just because they're hot. I mean, I get it, but are you going to be able to keep them though?
No. Even the top tier guys cannot keep them. So what makes you think you're going to keep them?
Exactly.
No.
And then again, I give you the example. Tom Brady, he couldn't keep his wife. Will Smith couldn't keep his wife. Tom Brady couldn't keep his wife. Scottie Pippen couldn't keep his wife.
Jeff Bezos couldn't keep his wife.
Jeff Bezos couldn't keep his wife.
Bill Gates couldn't keep his wife. By the way, have you seen like this clip of Leonardo DiCaprio and Jeff Bezos?
Oh my God.
His wife was looking at Leonardo DiCaprio, if I'm not mistaken, in front of him.
It's scary, bro.
Like, they have no shame.
Scary. And it's just getting worse. It's just getting worse, bro. So it's just like, bro, like, I don't know, man. So that's why I say, I just think the safest thing, it's not foolproof. It's not foolproof strategy, because there's no foolproof strategy, because you're dealing with human beings, and human beings can change their mind anytime. So there's no 100% solution. But the best option you've got for someone that you're actually going to be with, you need to pick someone based on their actual character above everything, and how they view you as a man.
Yeah. She needs to see you in high regards. And
she has to hold you in high regard. And more than likely, the women that are going to hold you in high regards are going to be the ones that are going to be more average looking. The ones that are really, really hot, bro, do you know how many guys they've ran through, bro? High value guys they've ran through. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you got, because this is the thing that the mistake a lot of guys make, yeah? You look at like an attractive woman, yeah, a really attractive 8, 9. And because she's so attractive, you don't think of them as actually being able to do scumbag stuff. Because you look at them as, oh, she's so attractive. she's an angel. Oh my gosh.
She's a demon.
She's not an angel, fam. She's done some... Just because she's not doing scummy stuff with average men, don't mean she's not doing scummy things with high-value men. Think about it. Listen, there are clubs, yeah, nightclubs where footballers go, actors go, entertainers go. Like, you need to be making a certain amount to get in there, and the bottles cost a certain amount, and most guys won't be able to afford that lifestyle. Them girls go to them places because they don't have to pay for nothing, bruv. They can go there. Us, man, we're not going in there, but them man are going. And them women are going. And the way those women act around them guys, you would be surprised. You would be surprised. These really gorgeous women, then when they get in that club, they get drunk and start acting very, very silly, bruv. And these guys, they just got money. The money's not a thing. So now these women are just like, they just want whatever. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they got the money, the status, the look, so they just spread them tires.
Or it could be any kind of combination of those three: money, status, or it could just be money or just status, or one of these things. Something that put that man in that room. And so these women understand that any man that's in this room, yeah, he's somebody. Yeah, he's got something to offer. He's high value. Yeah. Bruh.
And one last thing, I wanted to talk about international dating. So dating as a black guy in Western countries. I feel like non-black women do not take us seriously as, reliable option for serious relationships. I don't feel like, non-black women see black men as serious or as reliable options for relationships.
The vast majority of non-black women do not. Yeah, I agree with you. The vast majority of non-black women don't see black men as serious options. They don't. If they do have entanglements, it's usually just for fun. It's a joke. It's just not really a serious thing.
Because I moved to the UK a bit more than a year ago, and I've been talking to a lot of girls like South Asians or East Asian, whatever. And you just need to let them talk. And they were like, most of them were like, I don't think like my family will accept a black guy, so I just keep them as friends, quote unquote friends. And most of them are like that. So I feel it's pretty sad.
I'm gonna do another live stream talking about that, because that's a big topic, innit? And yeah, man. What did you think about the tattoos in closing, though?
Actually, there are serious American studies that show women who have tattoos have higher body counts. Like, it's scientifically proven. Also, they're just more serious. It shows they are very impulsive. They don't take decisions wisely. They're just not. I don't think they're very serious, reliable. And by the way, I've seen a sort of correlation between, women that are gym rats usually have tattoos. So what's up with that? Like,
I don't know, I don't know what that is. But I think it's something to do, and it's a lot of times it's those girls that really into powerlifting. Them powerlifting girls, they always are tatted up, usually always tatted up. And again, it's just maybe it's like this masculine thing going on that, I'm strong, I'm a gym girl, I can lift weights, I'm gonna get tattoos now, like just like the guys. It's just like,
it's like,
that's not a good look.
They always have some type of sleeve, some type of flowers in between the breasts.
Just look. And the thing is, I always think, what are you gonna look like when you're older? It's gonna look interesting.
They don't think that far because they're impulsive. They don't think that far.
Exactly, my bro. You got it on the button, because they're impulsive. Somebody that doesn't think long term is dangerous. That's dangerous. Someone that doesn't think down the road. Like, how can you just think about now? Like, now is gonna live forever. I'm sorry, that's somebody that will cheat on you. Somebody that thinks that doesn't think
Obviously.
long term, they will cheat on you, bro. That's because they think in the moment. Live for the
Exactly.
moment, YOLO. Yeah.
And when you do get the tattoo, for instance, on your neck, like you trying to show the world that I don't know what you're trying to show. You're trying to show that you're unserious, that you're promiscuous. What are you trying to show the world when you get tattoos on your face, on your neck? Like, what's the point?
To me, when I see obnoxious tattoos, I just think that person is basically saying to the world, I don't give a fuck. That's what the tattoo says. That's what it signifies to me. They don't give a crap, and that's it. And
I don't really see the upsides though.
There is no upside. There's literally no upside. Like
Probably,
the majority
yeah.
of men, I would hazard a guess, if they did an actual survey, the majority of men would say they would prefer women without tattoos. So really and truly, what is the upside of them getting tattoos? I don't understand it. Yeah, I'd love them to try and explain it to me, like, if they, but they won't. They just, the thing is, like, those particular women, all they're gonna do is watch a video like this and get angry, and then they're gonna take personal insults and shots at me, but they're not gonna be able to explain what's the benefit of this. How is this a good thing? They can't explain it. Like,
Actually, I think most people who get tattoos now are females.
Yeah. As I said, to find a woman that doesn't have tattoos, not even one tattoo, that's not easy no more, bro. That's not easy. And she's attractive and she's the type that you like and stuff like that, bro. It's very difficult now.
I think it's
especially when you're black. You're a black guy.
Yeah.
Especially when you're a black
topic.
guy. So yeah, that's even again. I'm gonna talk about the whole black guy experience probably maybe tomorrow or something.
Yeah, that's an interesting topic to get into.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
The tattoos. I don't know if it's a UK thing because I'm French, and in France, in Paris, we don't have tattoos like that. So I think it's mainly I don't know, US, UK kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, because this is the thing. Like most of these things that I'm talking about really is predominantly UK, USA based. A lot of it is very amplified in America, but these things are very prominent in the UK as well. Do you get what I'm saying? And so, like, as somebody that's lived in both places and dated and had relationships in both places with black and white women in both places, it's like I see the patterns. There's always patterns in this life. Do you get what I'm saying? And once you see the pattern, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, you connect the dots.
Yeah, and then once you connected the dots, and then you continue to observe the world, and you see, okay, this pattern is actually true. This is actually true. Oh my God, this is real. Then that's it. That is it, fam. But bro, let me move on to the next caller, man, because the time is short, fam.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for having me. Call back in another time, though, bro.
All right, cool. Thank you.
All right, no worries. Take care, bro. Take care.
Thanks. Peace.
Big up Retro X. All right, everybody, please hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. I only need like a few of you to hit the like button. We'll be at 100, yeah? So like the video. Marcel. I think he's asleep, cuz. Mally.
Yo, bro.
What's going on, brother?
You good, bro? I just want to ask you a couple questions still.
Go on then.
First thing I want to ask you is, like, when it comes to, like, living in the same household as a woman,
yeah.
With a woman, sorry, like, what was your experience like with that, if you have experienced it? And, like, how would you compare it to living by yourself?
I've experienced that a couple times, bruv. And, fam, I'd say just always have your own place, bruv.
Swear.
Always have your own place, bro. Don't
why would
ever
you say
make
that?
it where, because this is the thing, yeah. You see, when you live with someone, yeah, they start to get on your nerves, and you're gonna get on their nerves.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to be in a position where now she's trying to kick you out of the house because that's where
obviously
you
it's her
live.
house.
Because
Yeah.
that's where you live, innit? So
Yeah.
you don't want to be you never want to depend on the woman, bro. Never.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yeah.
Never. I don't care. I don't care what she says. I don't care. Oh, I will never do that to you. Oh my god, I love you. Oh my god. No, bruv.
Yeah.
Never make it a situation where you depend on her, whether she knows it or she don't know it. Don't never make it that situation, fam.
Right. So you'd have your own place and then just maneuver from there.
Have your own place. You don't live with her, bro. You have your own place. She has her own place. You can stay there a couple days, maybe even a week if you want. But at the end of the day, you go home, bruv.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I just don't like this. It's not this kind of. Bruv, you see this time, now, you just gotta pattern yourself, your thing, innit? You need to be patterned, bro. And if you're not patterned, then you shouldn't be dating, bruv. Because it's just it's a real thing like that.
Yeah. It's speaking about dating as well. Do you still think it's hardest for black guys in the UK out of all the races? You still think?
I think it in the UK depends what
I think
area.
Asian
I
youths
think
get
it
the worst,
depends
though.
what area you're in, innit?
True.
Because I used to say it's the hardest for black guys regardless. I used to say it's hardest for black guys everywhere, but now I think that it depends where you're at, honestly.
So London will be different to like Cardiff, not Cardiff, but like a different city or whatever.
Yeah. London. If you're a black guy, London, you can get a girl, bro. You can.
Oh,
it may
okay,
not
but
be
if
the
you're
baddest chick in the city.
Yeah.
But you can get a girl. There's somebody that will have it.
Yeah.
I think.
But if you're in like a white area, it's going to be difficult. Kind of thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Unless you're like, I don't know, maybe you're mixed race, Don, or like, I don't know, maybe you're just one of those guys that just, I don't know, girls seem to just find attractive. Like maybe you're just you could be just that Tyrone guy. You might just be tall and have like that kind of good looking face that they like. But even then, in a predominantly white area, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, bro.
So you don't think it's like an advantage to kind of stand out a bit in the white area, kind of,
no,
or is it the opposite?
I think that's gas. When guys say that, I think that's gas.
Really?
I think when they say that, they're dealing with girls that are not that great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They say, oh yeah, I stand out, and the girls love me. I'm the only black guy in the town, and the girls. Yeah, what girls? What do they look like? What do they look like?
They're just like the local.
Nah, bro. Because do you know why? Do you know what the funny thing is? Yeah, like I've said it before. I used to work in nightclubs back in the day, innit? Like about a couple years ago, and I used to see this, bro. I used to see it. Like black guy come in the white club, like, or maybe it can be even worse if there's like a lot of you come in the white club, yeah.
Or like the black group in the
like say it's three or four of you. Good luck, bruv. It's just real like that. Unless you're going to a club that is is a mixed club, or it's like, you know, them clubs in these white areas where, you know, like the girls that go there, they want black guys.
Yeah. Like the more urban kind of look thing.
Urban, Afro beats, like maybe even a garage events, like maybe. Yeah. But if it's just a regular, you go into the local something, bruv, no, bro.
You're like a fish out of water, innit?
Bro, you try and start talking to the chick, she's gonna look at you like you're crazy, bruv. Like what? You trying to sell me something?
Yeah. So do you think like dating interracially is a good idea, or would you refrain from it? What do you think?
No,
depends
I
on
think,
what stage you're in life.
do you know what I honestly think, bro? Do whatever makes you happy, fam.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a crap? Bro, like, this life is already hard enough. I'm not listening to nobody's opinion about nothing no more, bruv.
Yeah.
Serious, real thing. Now, on a real one, if you ask me, do you think that like a lot of non-black women want black guys? I'll say no, bruv. I'll say that it's only a small percentage out of the whole populace of non-black women that really would want to date a black guy seriously and take him serious. Now, there's another small percentage that will just sleep with you, but they're not taking you serious. But the majority are not on it. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. And if they do want to try it, if they do want to take you serious, you have to be a certain type of black guy.
You got to be a certain type, like you either, I'll put it like this, you either have to be mixed race and good looking, or just mixed race, or mixed race and good looking. So if you're mixed race and good looking, you could get a hot, like say you live in a white area and you're mixed race guy, you're tall and good looking, you could get a hot white girl. You could.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a mixed race guy in the same area, but you're not that handsome, you could still get a chick there.
Yeah.
And she may not be completely washed. She might just be plain average. She's all right. She's not the best, but she's not that bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And apart from that, if you're a black guy, bruv. Because this is the thing. I know guys that are Tyrones that don't even do it really here. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, they'll even tell you, nah, it's not really. Like, the things that, okay, when they do the interracial and they messing around, having fun or whatever, these things that gravitate to these black guys, they've messed with all the black guys.
Right, yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
All the bashment tunes, all the Afrobeat songs.
Everybody knows everybody, bro.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be your girlfriend now?
Yeah, it's a fetish thing.
She's probably messed around with someone that is one person removed from you.
Yeah, probably.
Real talk.
That's true still. Yeah. Wow, that's true still.
Brother, I know what I'm talking about, blood. When I talk this thing, I know exactly what I'm talking about, bruv.
Yeah, that's peak.
It's real peak. Like that. So yeah, if you're in London and you're a black guy, yeah, you could do bits because London is so multicultural. Like there's been times when I've messed with girls or approached women and I thought they would never have it. I thought that she's not the type that likes black guys. And then I was surprised, bro.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you will get surprised in London, like, but when you get
same
outside
in Brum as well, to be fair.
What do you say?
Similar type thing in Brum as well, to be fair.
Yeah, Birmingham you can do it as well. Manchester you can do it as well.
Yeah, but I think that's about it though. Outside of that, it's probably
that's about it though. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's from all my experience anyway. That's it, bro.
Yeah, I think once you start going to like Liverpool, kind of like
man,
like all that kind of areas and that's kind of
Newcastle. We did.
Yeah,
bro. We did.
And even that's kind of like more like a one night out kind of thing.
Yeah, you go. Like one of my mates, he loves going Sheffield, innit? He loves it. Oh no, come Sheffield. The girls are on it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, I'm not convinced, bruv.
Yeah.
I ain't heard much reports from that place. Like, you're the only one that says that is heavy. Like, I don't know. But like Birmingham, because Birmingham is like London, innit? It's very mixed. It's a multicultural
just on a smaller scale kind of thing.
Yeah, like it's not like I feel like you could approach a white girl and she's not gonna be like, oh, why is this black guy trying to chat me up?
Yeah, for
sure.
You
know what I'm saying? Like, she'd kind of just act like you're another guy. Even if she doesn't like black guys, she'll kind of be used
listen to what you gotta say.
Guys. Yeah, she'll listen to what you're saying, innit? Like,
she won't like disregard you or be scared or whatever kind of thing.
Yeah, but then when you start going to these other places, bruv, nah, man, I wouldn't even bother.
Nah,
I'm going there for.
Hear that, man. So what's your views on like passport bros and all that sort of stuff?
Again, do whatever makes you happy, fam.
Yeah.
Because, like, bro, at the end of the day, as a man that's lived in the States and lives in the UK, born and raised here, bro, it's not easy, fam. And a lot of the things, and the thing is, if you want an attractive woman who is humble and nice and respects you as a man, bro, good luck trying to find that here, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then it goes back to what I was saying about you have to get a wifey that's a 5.
Yeah, 5'6", that type of thing.
5'6",
Yeah, that ain't been through much.
7 absolute max, and that's if you're doing bits. You're doing bits, bro. Like, she has to look up to you still.
Yeah. So do you think like if you are going to be a passport bro, you got to kind of like learn your thing at home first and then kind of go away?
Yeah. I don't think it's smart for someone that hasn't got experience at home, and then you want to go and be a passport bro straight away. Nah, man. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see what you're like at home first, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I hear that stuff.
Can't just go. Oh, you went school in Lewisham, yeah, and then next thing, as soon as you touched 21, you went to Thailand, bruv. What the hell?
Yeah,
nah, bro.
Yeah.
Stay here for a bit, yeah. Because you need to learn things. You need to learn about yourself. You need to learn about women. You need to learn bare things, bro. Like bare things.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, that's true. So back to that living with women and that. Like, how long did it take you to move in somewhere, or like was it like a thing of you felt like you moved in too quickly, or?
There's two chicks that I lived with before in my life, yeah.
Yeah.
And like one was in America and one was over here, yeah. And like the one in America, like obviously I was in school, innit? I was in university, right, or college, what they call it over there, yeah. I don't think it was quick. It wasn't quick though. It was months, and then like, then we was just like, she just suggested it to me, like, oh, you might as well move here. Then, you know, we can like split the rent, and then it's cheap for both of us, and blah blah blah. Like, and I mean, I'm coming there all the time, innit? I'm coming to us all the time. Do you get what I'm saying? So I was thinking, you know what? This is a no-brainer, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
Sense. Yeah.
So boom, man did that. And then obviously when you're with somebody day in, day out, it starts to get annoying, innit?
Yeah.
And then that ended, bruv. And then that was just the end of that, bro. That just went downhill, bro. And then the second one, you know, it kind of made it again. It was like it made financial sense, and it made logistical sense as well, because I was helping her out, like obviously with the rent, but then at the same time where she was at, it kind of helped me because I needed to do things in that area. So I was gonna be up there anyway, so I might as well just be there. Do you get what I'm saying? But yeah, my take from those experiences is that, bruv, like, fam, have your own place, bro. Have your own place that is your house, your place, bro. Like your base. If everything goes wrong, you can go back.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's all well and good when it's all the honeymoon period, when you're all nice and, oh, I love you. Oh, I love being with you. I love it. Oh, you're the best. Yeah. Cool. Safe. And then you start arguing, fam. And you start arguing every day. And then one night you have a crazy argument. I don't want to be with you anymore. I hate you.
Get out of my house.
Bro, get out. I'm going to call the police. Blood, you don't want that, bro. You don't want that situation, bro. That drama.
Yeah, sounds peak. So would
you
you
want to be like, you can walk out the door and, all right, say no more. What? You're being rude, yeah? All right, say no more. I'm out. And then make her be like, oh, no, where you going? Yeah, that's when you start hearing that talk. Where you going? Oh, why are you leaving for? You don't want it to get to the point where she can say, get out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Even if you're paying money, bruv, to the place, she can still tell you to get out. And if the police come, they will tell you to get out, bro.
Yeah, if your name's not on the tenancy agreement, then it's peak.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get out,
yeah,
bro.
It's peak. So would you let a girl stay like at your base, or?
Yeah, but that would be after a long time of me knowing her, though.
Oh, okay.
Because you can't just let some girl just move into your house, bro. She might rob you, bro. She might rob you. She might be the ops. You don't know who she is, bro.
Nah, first.
Yeah, just what? Because you slept with her a couple times. Now you think you know her, bruv. That's jokes.
Nah, you don't. You don't. I think that's a common mistake guys make. You know, they sleep with a girl a couple times when they know them inside out.
Yeah, you don't know her, bruv. You don't know anything about her, bro.
Yeah, it's peak still.
Peak, blood.
It is peak. So, what kind of requirements would you need to prove to you before you can let her move in?
She's honest.
Okay,
Number one. Let me tell you something. If somebody that lies about small things will lie about big things.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
So is she honest, fam? Yeah. What else? Like how do you carry yourself in your own surroundings? Like how do you operate? Like hygiene and like cooking and washing things up and all them kind of things. Like what? Like how do you carry yourself? Like you know what I mean? Like them things are important, bro.
Yeah.
Can't be with some messy chick as well. Messy. How you gonna be? How you gonna be messy? You're meant to be the one that's meant to be on me for being messy. Then you're being messy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's mad.
That's a mad thing.
That's mad. Because I think the whole tattoos thing was crazy as well, man. Oh, it's horrible, man.
Oh yeah, someone said ask him about tattoos. I don't know who's meant to ask who, but what do you think about it? What do you want to ask about it?
You know what it is, bro? Obviously, I'm 20 years old, innit? So, obviously, the girls I'm linking are all around my age group. And even they're, like, not fully tatted yet, but you can see where they're going, innit? Like, the path they're going down. And it's like, wow, it's kind of sad, bro. Like, they're so young, but, like, they're making big decisions on their skin, you get me? And it's peak.
Do you like girls with tattoos?
Nah.
Why not?
Nah.
Why not?
Do you know why? Every girl I spoke to that has a tattoo, yeah, like even just in work or any like generic environment, and I've asked them, like, what was the reasoning behind the tattoo, or why did you get the tattoo? Basically, always a stupid reason, bro. Like, I can't even fathom, like, bro, always a dumb reason, or even like a weird part of the body, like
especially at 20. They ain't got reason why they did that, bro. No reason.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. And
they did it for banter and a hype. That's why.
Yeah, a lot of girls do it for holidays as well. Like every country they go to, they get a tattoo there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said they go on a trip with their friends and they go, let's get matching tattoos. Boom, 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 boom. That's them.
Yeah,
that's it,
bad.
bro.
Bad, man. And the animals as well, bro. The dolphin one's the worst, bro.
That stupid dolphin. Always a dolphin and butterfly.
That's like the council estate starter pack, bro. That is the council estate starter pack. Every girl in the council estate's got the dolphin tattoo.
Yeah, man. It starts off with the dolphin, bro. Like butterfly. And then,
I think the worst is
writing some random writing. Bro, like, I don't respect it, bro. It's not for me, bro. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's mad. I think the worst is sleeves, though. When I see a girl with a sleeve, it's hot. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's straight. Yeah, that is the worst.
Sleeve.
It looks so like just not masculine. Feminine. Yeah, it's just masculine stuff. Yeah.
I think of like bicep curls, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I see a woman with a full sleeve, I just think, I know you're just lifting some heavy weights, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mad. But yeah, it's definitely linked to trauma as well, 100%.
Yeah.
100 million %. All the girls that I've been with that have been through some mad shit, they got the most tattoos, so.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I mean, and then, is that the ones you want a wifey, really? Like, be mother of your kid, really? Like, and I get it. Listen, I'm sure there are some women out there with tattoos and they're really nice people. Cool. In fact, I know some women that are tatted up that are nice people. Yeah?
Yeah.
But does that mean I'm going to wifey them up? No. Because I'm sorry, looks matter, fam.
No, they do still.
And that's it.
Yeah, it's true, because the girls that I want on the average side, they don't have tattoos, really. I've noticed that. They don't really have tattoos. But they're more like less social as well. They don't really talk much.
Yeah, like this. Oh, I want everybody because to me, I look at it like it's like, everybody has to see me and my tattoos. Everyone has to see, like, bro, like, chill out, bro.
And they link the next thing is like piercings and surgery, and then you get me. It's all linked, bro. The girls that are like
Yes,
on the
facts.
4-5 scale, they're like more less social. They don't really do much.
Facts. It's usually
There's-
it's facts.
you know
It's the
what I'm saying?
it's tattoos, the piercings, and the surgery.
Yeah, it's all linked. All of it.
Yep. That's
All
actually
linked,
really
so.
good point. Yeah, you made a great point. Tattoos, piercings, and surgery, bro. It's
Yep.
all together.
I think the higher scale of the girl just got at least 2 of the 3, probably. I would say because surgery is very common now, like very common, like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very common.
Even bro, there's things that are broke. They ain't even got no money and they've had surgery, bruv.
Yep.
And you like, how
Yep.
did you pay for this?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy, and a lot of these
they
girls
ain't
are
got
getting.
no P's, but somehow they got BBL, bruv. How? How did you? Are they done a boob job? How did you pay for this? They definitely
mad.
done their lips. Lips is just standard.
Yeah, because and the way girls get caught out is because a lot of surgeries are like reoccurring, so they can't just do it once and not have it again. They got to keep going back.
Yeah.
Whereas with guys, it's more simple. Like we just get our teeth done, one and done, or our hair done.
Yeah.
If you want to get a hair transplant or whatever, and that's it. Whereas girls, it's like you have to keep going back to the same doctor, and it's long.
Yeah.
It's like a habit. The girls pick up habits very strangely. Like they go to one place and it's the next place and it's the next level. Before you know it, they're 30 with no purpose.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy,
And it's just crazy, bro. I just think long term. I just think raw, like, what are you gonna look like down the line, bro?
Yeah.
It's a bit mental.
Yeah, it's crazy. The way girls' looks change over the years is very scary still.
Oh yeah, it's called hitting the wall, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, it's scary, bro. It is scary.
I'm saying that's like I say this, yeah, a good indicator of what you're gonna get later on down the life. You get with a girl, just take a look at what her mum looks like, bruv.
Yeah.
If her mum looks good for her age, then you're in a good situation with this chick. If her mum looks way older than her actual age, then just know them same genes are in your girlfriend as well.
Yep. That's the closest you're gonna get to it. That's the closest you're gonna get, bro.
Yeah, you're probably at her peak already.
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned peak as well. I think a lot of the girls that get all this plastic surgery and all that, a lot of them peaked in high school. A lot of them.
Yeah.
Like I've noticed that as well. A lot of them, like they peaked in high school, like college or whatever, and then they kind of dipped off a bit and they want to go back on the top scale again. And then they get the surgery and the tattoos and all that. And it just has a reverse effect, bro. Like it's not attractive at all.
I just think that the sad thing about it is that a lot of these things, all they think about is how they look, but they don't worry about who they are on the inside. They don't care about that.
Yeah, that's very true.
They don't realize the importance of, actually being a good person, being a genuine person, being trustworthy, being wifey material, being the type of woman that a man would really want to be with into old age. They don't think about that. They just, again, it's impulsive. They think about right now. Let me go and get tattoos. Let me go and get piercings. Let me go get surgery because I want to look like something I saw on the gram.
Yeah, it's peak. And like you said, the type of guys that are into that are kind of a bit weird as well. Like
that's the oh my god, you smashed it, bro. This is what I'm saying. The type of guys that are gonna be like, oh no, King Riches, you're chatting crap. No, I like women that are full of tattoos. What kind of guys is that?
Yeah, weirdos.
Everyone watching, what kind of guys are those type of guys that say, I want a woman that's tatted up? Think about it.
They probably have like drug abuse issues and shit like that.
Yeah, these are like some mad, low vibration, low level, low everything mentality guys, bro. Or they're just flat out simps. They're just simping.
Yeah, take anything.
They're just simping because they want. Yeah, they're just simping. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
I've never seen a high level guy say of in any kind of dynamic say, oh yeah, I want a woman with loads of tattoos. Where? Show me the video. Send me the link.
No,
I want to see.
It's never happened. But before I go, I want to ask you one more thing about attracting women. Like when it comes to like your dress sense, Do you think that has a effect on the type of women you can attract?
Yeah.
Or do you think it's all
100%. about
about how you are? Or, people say, "Oh, it's not the clothes, it's the man in the clothes," kind of thing.
It is the man in the clothes, but I will say this: you don't need to waste your money on expensive Italian designer clothes before you look the part. I think you can look the part in
On a budget.
cheaper options, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Brother, I've said it many times. I've been in nightclubs wearing Primark t-shirt. No one knows it's Primark, bro. But guess what? The way it fits on me, women are not thinking about, oh, where did he buy that t-shirt from? They're thinking, no, that guy looks all right.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, man. So you've never been into like the fashion, like not fashion, but like just like expensive clothes and garments, stuff like that?
No, don't get me wrong. I have bought like name brand stuff here and there. Like, but I don't really think about the brand name. I think about how stuff looks.
And the quality kind of thing.
Yeah, the quality. Am I gonna get longevity out of this? Because think about it, yeah. Like guys make this mistake. Guys are so stupid, yeah. Guys will go and buy an Ameri t-shirt.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna buy an Ameri t-shirt for, bruv? Because think about it. You buy an Ameri t-shirt, it says Ameri there. Boom. Just because they screen printed Ameri there and put a label in the back, now that t-shirt's like £90, £80 or whatever. I don't even know how much these things are because I don't buy them.
Probably more than that, to be honest.
Yeah, probably like 120 or something stupid like that. Yeah? Cool. So you've bought your t-shirt now, you're gassed. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wear it on Saturday night to the club. Oh yeah, everyone's gonna be dripped out. Cool. So you got your Mary t-shirt, you wear that. You can't realistically wear that t-shirt again anywhere near that club, bruv.
Yeah. And also it's dark in there anyway, so no one's gonna see it like that anyway.
And it's dark, and no one's probably gonna see it properly, and probably you're gonna spill a drink on it. It's probably gonna get dirty in the club. That's what usually happens. And then boom.
Or makeup on the t-shirt and all that.
Makeup, whatever. The t-shirt, that's it. You might wear the t-shirt out 1, 2, 3 times. Because remember, even if you wear that t-shirt somewhere else, your mates have seen it. So no, your mates are gonna be like, bro, you always wear that t-shirt.
Yeah.
And now they're gonna start joking on you. So it never ends, bro. So what? Now you're gonna go and spend another 120 on another stupid t-shirt, bruv.
Yeah, and you could have got a whole back of plain t-shirts for cheaper.
Plain t-shirts, bruv. Guess what? Newsflash. Most of these really high value men that are rich, they wear plain clothes. You don't even know what brand they're wearing, bro. It might be expensive, but you can't tell, bro, because they wear very, very modest clothes. Broke people wear expensive looking stuff. Broke
perception,
people do
I guess,
that.
Yeah.
Or people that are just new to getting money. They're just new to it. That's why you see all these rappers doing that.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, or they're trying to sell an image.
Yeah, which is only going to attract negativity anyway.
Yeah, who gives a crap? White t-shirt, blue jeans, or black jeans, and that's it. Boom.
Yeah.
The most expensive thing you see on me, I've got my chain, I've got my bracelet. I've had these for years, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting a new chain, a new bracelet, because I don't need it. So what else, bruv?
Nah, sure.
Do you get what I'm saying?
It's almost like a bad habit, man. It's almost like a rabbit hole of like frivolous spending and all that.
Yeah. Balenciaga,
especially in this economy as well.
Louis Vuitton, Off-White, all this rubbish. Listen, end of the day, I was talking about this with another girl that I know, yeah? And we were saying some real shit. The only thing you do, yeah, and she actually comes from money. Like, she's actually got a wealthy dad and that, yeah? And we was talking about, the fact of the matter is, yeah, you see all this name brand stuff is a waste of time. Buy things that have longevity to it. So if you are going to buy something expensive, let it be like an accessory, bruv.
Yeah.
Like something you, like for her, she said she bought some, was it Louis? I think it was a Louis bag or something, yeah. But it's kind of like a little bit plain. So you can't be, it's not like, oh, you always got that bag. Do you get what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like you can wear. It's like an everyday kind of bag.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's getting bare use out of it. It's expensive, but she get bare use out of it. And if somebody does clock it, then raw, that bag is sick. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or maybe a belt. Like a belt, you can rock a belt all the time.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm
that's true.
saying? Like no one can't say, oh, you always wear that belt. What do you mean it's a belt, bruv?
It's about
Do you get what I'm saying?
longevity belt.
Yeah, but then when you start buying all these some loud t-shirt, Louis Vuitton t-shirt, big on the front or big on the back, bro, how many times are you going to wear that t-shirt before it's played out?
Good point. Yeah.
That's it,
Very
bro.
good
Don't
point.
get suckered into this flipping fake thing, bruv. Like, it's fake, man. All this name brand garms is stupid, bruv.
Yeah. No, I've seen it too much, man.
Making next man rich.
Yeah.
These man made them man, they what is it? They paid like 15-10 pounds to make that t-shirt and then sold it to you for like 150. And it cost them £10 to make it.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know if you saw that scandal in China with the replicas and all that.
Yeah,
as well.
I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, in the same factories and all that.
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Let me let you into another secret. You know all these Jordans and all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how you can go to certain websites and buy replica Jordans and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, you do realize that is where they actually make the Jordans, bro.
Yeah, it's the same factory. Yeah.
It's the same factory. So the ones that they say, oh, this is a replica, the fake Jordans from the real Jordans. No, they're made in the same factory, bro. The only difference is the ones with imperfections and the one that is perfect.
Yeah. They just keep the ones that are that top tier and all that.
Yeah, because think about it, they make so many of them that some of them are gonna come out crap. So, boom, like this is the replica. It's the same factory. How can it be replica if it's made by the same people?
Yeah, facts.
It's not a replica, bruv.
No, it's true.
It's all the same crap. You know what I mean? Like, now obviously there's levels. Then there's the levels of the replicas, isn't it? Some of them are just terrible looking.
Yeah, if you go in Turkey, then it's like,
yeah, like if you go into them, yeah. If you buy them market stall ones, that the Nike tick is backwards and
or the spelling's wrong or something. The Balenciaga spelled differently or something.
Yeah, like my man's doing a cartwheel instead of doing the jump, man. He's doing a cartwheel or something.
Yeah,
bruv,
man's doing a handstand, you know.
Handstand. He's doing a handstand.
It's feet, bro.
You get me, but
Michael Jordan didn't do that, bro. What's going on?
That's what I'm saying. What is this, Jordan? Yeah, no. Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
You get me, but yeah, flipping. Yeah, man, don't get suckered into making these idiot guys rich, and these guys don't even respect, man, and then you're making them rich and that. It's just a joke thing, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Or trying and because of these dummies that you see on these influencers, and you trying to look like these influencers, man. Forget them, bruv. Do your thing and be humble and just do your thing innit, and be happy, fam.
Yeah, man. I appreciate your time, bro.
No worries, my brother. You was the last caller, man. You was awesome, man. Call back in another time, yeah?
Yeah, man. You should do more calls, man. It's better. It's a good concept, man.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try and do one every day, if not every day, every other day. I'm gonna get like consistent with this because I think this is what I used to do, innit? And I think this is what people like me doing, innit? So I'm gonna do this more.
Yeah, chill vibes, man. It's good, man. Take care, will you?
No worries, my brother. Take care, man. Take care, fam. Big up Marley. All right, cool. That's the end of the callers, man. That's the end of the callers. This has been a very awesome live stream, very successful. I'm very happy with this live stream. Please, all of you, like the video and leave comments below. Let me know what you think about it. Yeah, this has been an awesome show, man. I'm gonna probably do another one of these tomorrow, so make sure you're tuned in around the same time. Yeah, and yeah, man, that's it. Keep supporting the channel and all that good stuff. Anyway, with that being said, you lot take care of yourselves. I'm out, man. Live your life and be active.